Oh shit! It didn't play. Hold on. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, Shelby? I see you in the building. Put it in there, podcast live stream. You know what it is. We up in this thing. It's your boy Ada Skater.
Little Smurf, man. Little Smurf, man.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Who in the chat? Holla at us. Let us know you in the chat. What up, Shelby? Hey, y'all, make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button, man. It's very, 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 very important, man. It is a must do. You feel me? What's going down? What's popping with you today, Spurt?
Tired as fuck.
Yeah, you see how we yawning this shit? It's too early for that yawning.
It's way too early.
We got some active activities to get into today. We got some active activity. Man, I'm good, man. I had a little job interview today.
How'd that go?
It went spectacular. My issue is, man, doing job interviews and being overqualified.
I've never heard of overqualified. Really.
Yeah, you just ain't had enough jobs then. Yeah, man, just being overqualified and, you know, it being a complication with the pay because you overqualified.
Oh, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, experience and positions that you've held and, you know, a lot of that shit got to do with, you know, how well a company can trust you to come on their staff and be a benefit to the company. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did the interview. We had the conversations. We talked about some things. We kind of went beyond what the job, what the actual position they was hiring for is needing. We kind of went beyond that because I'm into a lot of things. And,
had a lot on the plate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, well, dang, you do that? Well, dang, you can do that too? Oh, you into this? Oh, you can help us this way? And I'm like, yeah, but for what y'all need, you know, it's a set little rate that I take for that. But if you need more than that, it's gonna be more money. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be straightforward.
You hit them with the whole, you know what I'm saying? This was popping.
I hit them with what the hell they needed to hear. Yeah.
I like the look on your face when you say that.
Yeah. Serious as a heart attack, you feel me? Oh yeah, man. If you tuning in from the Facebook, man, make sure that you tap into the YouTube. We only gonna be on the Facebook for like 6 more minutes. I try to go live on the Facebook when we go live on the YouTube, just so we can make sure everybody know where we at. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna kill the Facebook in a minute. If you ain't, matter of fact, just to be a good Samaritan, I'm gonna put the YouTube link in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brandon? I see you in this thing. I'm gonna put the YouTube link in the comments. So if you on the Facebook, you can get tapped into the YouTube because that's really where the channel is. You feel me? This is just, you know, us trying to make sure that, you know, people that's on the Facebook can get to the YouTube and know what's popping on the YouTube. I get a lot of people that be like, hey, I seen your channel. I watched the late night vibes. No, you didn't. You watched the Facebook Live. Late Night Vibes is exclusively on YouTube. Like, and here soon, we're not even gonna be posting the stuff on the Facebook. So, just if you're not on the YouTube already, man, make sure you tap into the YouTube. The link is at the bottom. Make sure y'all get tapped in because it is a vibe. You feel me? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Shelby? Who else in the house? What's up? We got 5 people.
My bad, Brandon. What's up, man? What's up, Shelby? My bad.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. Let us know you in the building so we can shout you out. But yeah, with the job situation, man, I would be honest, man. Like I just really kind of I don't even know if I can handle uh a job at this point. Like because the podcast is getting busy. That's just like this
Okay. I
weekend.
was like, huh?
That's just like this weekend. We got an event. We got the Cough Fest one more time. At the same spot. They got like a little separate session that they doing for the Cough Fest. You know what I'm saying? Well enough to get an understanding with whatever company, Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, we got so much stuff going on. We got a biker event finna come up in October at a cigar lounge. It's gonna be lit. Y'all be seeing some advertisements for that on the channel. Um, it's just a bunch of stuff. Hot box, we booking the next hot box. So be looking for that like the first week of October. We might do 2 hot boxes next month. We might do like the first week of October and the third week of October. Um, I got some people lined up for that. So you know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe, man. It's just a vibe. We got a lot of shit going and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to if I can't accommodate you, I'm not even gonna waste your time with the whole job thing. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta be able to accommodate the place you working at or it's a waste of time. And
Huh.
right now I'm full fledged into the podcast like all the way. Like this shit keep me up day and night. It's hard work. You feel me? It's hard work.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. And this boy.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing no more earning nothing. Like I'm 40. Like I've already earned my position and you're right, I know what I'm worth. You feel me? I know what I deserve in a situation and I won't take no less. We're not doing that no more. Those
Not
days
doing
are over
that.
with. I'm out of high school. Uh, I've supervised teams of 65 and under. I've completed at least 20 Walmart remodels, probably more than that of Dollar Generals, at least 40 Dollar Generals, about 15, 20 Tractor Supplies. Like my resume nice. Um,
Show
but
off.
everybody don't get that. Like, cause no, everybody don't pay for that. So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm not even attempting to think to want to downgrade myself for more work. It's just not the move. It's not the move. Hey y'all, make sure y'all share the live stream, man. Let everybody know we lit and we on right now. You know what I'm saying? We got about a minute and a half till I kill the Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, make sure that you know what I'm saying, tap into the live stream. Link is still up. I'm gonna keep that link up until, you know what I'm saying, we jump into YouTube exclusive. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. That's my dryer telling me that my shit dry.
Nigga.
Niggas. That motherfucker got that little ring to it. Hello. Hello. Your shit is done, my man. Your shit is done, my man.
Get it together.
So what's something you want to touch on today, Smurf?
Sleep. Now,
Just to kind of give the people a briefing of what we're gonna be getting into today.
you know what? Somebody walked up to me today
Mm-hmm.
and
Is this
it
what you're
was
gonna talk about, or is this what you're talking about now?
it's something we can dive into, just other people's perspective on it,
Or
I
just give
suppose.
them a briefing. Don't jump into it yet. We ain't did the ritual.
Well, I want to do the ritual first.
It ain't even. You gotta wait for people to get in to do the ritual, bro. We do this every other day.
Nah, I don't know, man. Just treating people the way you want to be treated. The respect thing. I think today, the word for tonight is respect, man. Uh, that is. I don't know why it's so difficult for people when you're usually the first one to give it, just based off who you are off top. You know what I'm saying? Like when you a man about your shit and you stand on yours, male or female. I don't want to make it like a just a man thing, but just respect in general. When you're known for being that person that respects people first, the first one, to be there, what you need, and then just the hands that the mouths that bite the hands. You feel me? That type of shit. Like the respect level for a lot of shit is really going out the window. It kind of makes you want to. It kind of makes
So
you think.
bet that's what you don't get all the way into it, bro. We ain't ready. We ain't ready. If you get all the way into it right now, by the time we get to 30 minutes, you're gonna have to talk about all that shit again.
Right.
So just give them a briefing. We just briefing. You know what brief mean? Brief mean quick. Like boom, this is what it
Brief,
is.
brief breath.
Yeah. I feel you, Brandon, man, but I just not, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We get into these streams, man, and once we get like deep into something, before you know it, like we be having to go back to stuff. So I just want to make it to where, you know what I'm saying, we can keep the vibe going and keep the flow going, because if not, you know what I'm saying, it might throw everything off.
Facts, Shelby, big fat. I had to read it for the second
um
time. But
now now I wanted to touch on Dr. Umar Johnson and the path that he's walked and the things he done went through. Yeah, that's crazy too, Brandon. We could touch on that because a hurricane is about to hit Florida. We
yeah,
could
I've been
touch on
hearing
that
about
too.
that. That's crazy, man. That's a crazy
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah. We can definitely
You
touch
know
on that
what?
that
And
Florida
I'm
hurricane.
glad we're gonna touch on that because even though you already gave me an answer on it, I'm still just kind of confused on that. So I'm gonna wait to get my response to that.
On the Tulsa
Yeah.
hurricane?
No, on the Florida.
I mean the Florida hurricane? I said Tulsa. Damn. Well, that'd be hell if a damn tornado hit Tulsa, nigga. It'd have
Yeah,
to cover
boy,
a whole bunch of land to get to Tulsa, boy.
man, for real.
But yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson, man, he going through some interesting stuff, and he's been going through some interesting stuff, and kinda to the degree of what you said with the respect, and to that degree, like I don't hear that.
Yeah,
You can hear that little noise.
yeah, it went away now.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that nigga said was something? What did he say? What was that rock line?
I'm having
What the
trouble
fuck?
understanding why that's doing that now. Yeah, Tulsa should not have a hurricane. That would be a horrible situation. Yeah, I'd hate that for Tulsa. I'd really hate that for Tulsa. That would be bad. They already had Black Wall Street. We don't need to be killing, fucking up Tulsa no more.
All right.
Let Tulsa make it, baby. Let Tulsa make it. One time for the one time.
One time for the fucking one time.
One time for the one time. You know what I'm saying?
If you are in Florida, man, please. I hope y'all news stations already gave y'all the
Man, what is
you
this
know the,
feedback that
the
I'm getting?
things y'all need to do to get to safety. I kind of don't want to say what I want to say because it's
What
more
the
of a
fuck is
question.
that?
I have no idea.
You
I
sure
hope
that ain't your?
I don't hear it no more.
I don't know what's going on.
What you just saying? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what. I thought it was me. I got the fiddling and twiddling, but it didn't do nothing. Now it's gone. You mean to tell me we got Poltergeist on Put It in the Air podcast?
I ain't got time.
God
I don't
damn.
do. I don't do ghosts. Damn it! Come on, then.
Yeah, like somebody trying to contact us through the airwaves or something like.
Let me
Don't
find
talk
out.
about that.
Let
Don't
me
talk
put out.
about that.
Let me find out. Put it in the air. Made it all the way to the other side.
Hey man, Shelby, don't be saying nothing is me. Hey man, you's a hater. I'm not doing this with you. Listen, my devices is always in the same damn place that they always is. Okay?
They always is.
With
I
your
like.
device positioning coordinating ass. Okay?
It.
Yeah. Joke's on you, nigga.
You're
Yeah, we give it about 5 more minutes, man. Let's see who I'll follow up in here. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't. Tap that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see who else up in here. We got somebody else up in here.
do it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, you can't deal. Shut up. If I was 2'3", I couldn't deal either, motherfucker.
oh, never mind.
Poltergeist.
I get it now. I remember now.
Poltergeist. I'm glad you can spell poltergeist because I didn't know if I could spell that. There the shit go again, man. I don't know, bro. I think this is the Smurf thing.
Yeah, let's blame it on me. I've been doing the same thing since we've been getting on this month.
You been blaming it on you?
No.
The whole time?
No.
Me too.
That's not what I said. I'm not 2.3 motherfucker Smurf fucking with shit.
Yeah, man, I told you, Smurf, man. Smurf over there fiddling and did. You look at him. You can't see his, you see what he doing? He fiddling.
Not fiddling.
Look, he probably just cut something off because the shit stopped happening.
I didn't cut nothing off. I'm literally trying to text this link.
Yeah, he doing something. Yeah, I told you. See, Shelby, you so quick to get on my case. We ain't listening to you. You are zero. Message erased. All right, man. Fuck it, man. Where my weed at?
Fuck it what?
Weed at?
Fuck it what?
We probably finna say fuck it and didn't go to the moon.
Fuck it what?
That's probably, if I don't know what the fuck the pass interference is, but we getting it. Deion Sanders, get off the line. You are retired.
This nigga say Deion Sanders.
Yeah, he intercepting our transmission. Oh man, look at my little pretty pre-rolls, man. I got some little pretties. Look, they all stuffed, all writing stuff. You can tell I ain't got no life. I did these myself. Look how perfectly stuffed these bitches is.
Nigga, you did your own pre-rolls, nigga.
Yeah, I always do my own pre-rolls because I don't smoke papers and sticks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Back the fuck up, bro.
Nigga, you back the fuck up. Nigga, that shit unhealthy.
I like sticks, nigga.
Yeah, you probably don't mind cancer either. I'm just telling you, this shit's unhealthy.
You'll catch cancer before me, you cigarette smoking motherfucker.
Hey man, that is real fucked up to say.
I hope you just said that to me, you little shit.
I hope your balls shrivel up and your dick grow backwards.
It was cold that night.
I hope you get an erection and your shit go in and give you a vagina. That's what I hope happened to you, motherfucker. Don't wish no cancer on me, bro.
Bro,
I didn't say you was gonna catch cancer. I said that shit gives you cancer.
And cigarettes do too, eh?
Nigga, water give you cancer. Fuck you.
Man, fuck out of here. Prove that.
Well, y'all did. What's up, Marsha? I see you in the building. Smurf over there being a hater with his little
Marsha.
Jed Clampett built ass.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he talking about you do your own pre-rolls. Like, they so slow. So people be cracking me up talking about, hey, when you say, it's a cone, motherfucker. That's all a pre-roll is weed in a cone.
It's a cone, motherfucker.
This is what they call papers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm woke now. Come on.
Yeah, y'all sit up with the hate on the motherfucking cones. You mother boy. Yeah, something wrong with Smurf, man. He's a hater. This motherfucker just told me I get cancer before him. Fuck you. I hope your nuts fall off.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, you's a hater. Yeah, you's a real hater.
I don't hate because if I'm over there, I'll be smoking the pre-rolls too, nigga.
Nah, ain't no. Hell nah. You are pre-roll banned. Smoke your little nasty blunt sticks, your white owls or whatever that shit is. Pink owls. Yeah, no, give it here. Go donate that to charity.
You don't need a homeless man that keeps stealing water.
Yeah, give it to the homeless man. You don't need that. Use a hater.
Oh, speaking of that, can I say something right quick? So I'm downtown, right, with my cousin.
Should we do the ritual first?
Sure.
Man, I don't know what's up with you and the funny ass glasses.
Cuz, man, I'm trying to cover my eyes. I'm tired.
Bro, you look more and more like Flavor Flav, like for real. You got a Flavor Flav thing cracking.
Shout out to Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
know
the
what
hater.
it is. You can't hate on Flavor Flav because you niggas look alike. Y'all real
I don't hate
dark.
on Flavor Flav. I said shout out to Flavor Flav and fuck a hater. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't
Garcia
know who a
Vega,
hater is.
Greenleaf, Life. Yeah, I fuck with Garcia Vega sometimes when I can get a hold of him, bro. It's just they don't over here between the two stores. It ain't nothing but Swishers and White Owls and games. Games is trash. I don't use them
Shelby on
shit.
your head. I'm glad she on you today.
I mean, that's cool.
Smurf over there exhausted and shit.
I bet you she can
Well,
walk up under a door.
now you.
Leave me
Hey
alone, Shelby.
man, hey man, count it off, man. Let's go and go to the moon, man. Fuck it.
10, 9, 8. I'm tired. 7.
What's up, Susie?
6, 5, 4,
Boy, you need some
3,
prescription glasses.
2, 1.
To the moon with it. To the moon with it. Let's kick this thing off, man. Let's see that thing sizzle. You see it sizzle?
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker was cooking, wasn't it? Ain't no weed falling out. You know it's roll right.
What's up, Susie Buck? What's poppin', babe?
Hey, nah, you don't want no smoke with me. You fuck around and leave like you did the other night. Don't play with me. I get on your head. And I'm finna smoke too. You better be nice. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Susie, man, she is somebody that we're gonna have on the podcast soon. Remember when I was telling y'all about the lady that wanted to speak about whether black women are leftovers over 35 with kids? That is her. So everybody say what's up to Susie. Welcome her in the building. This ain't her first time in. I think your name was something else last time when you came in, or you got more than one
She
channel.
said I'm skinnier than a beanpole ass. You sure, Shelby? When I'm tired, I get to roasting motherfuckers. You sure you want to do that? I'm not. I don't want no smoke. You got it. You got the juice.
I honestly don't think you're roasting that good, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, when I'm tired, bro, I get on the roll. Fuck off of it.
And when you tired, you go to sleep. You don't get on. Look at that smoke in my screen. Good Lord, that's what a real cone do. You feel me?
Damn.
Yeah, my shit look like a little mini stove in this thing. You feel me?
This nigga done.
You got, okay, I see you. You got more than one channel. I do too, man. I need to start doing stuff on my other channels. I ain't gonna lie, I've been so focused on this one. Really could bring some light to both of the channels. But it's so late in the year, I ain't gonna lie, like it's almost worth it to just wait and start on it at the beginning of the year. Now it ain't all burning up. I got a little bitty you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm just inhaling the essence of it. You feel me? We just inhaling the essence of the medical shit, you know. The medical incredible. Advertising on weed maps. Put it in the errors to move. Can you believe that? I got bars. I got bars. Yeah.
Don't get us started, boy. What's up?
Yeah, boy. Hey, man, y'all, I'm finna be performing here soon, man.
That's low
I'm
key
getting
lit.
back in the loopity loop, man. I gotta. If I do a show, y'all gonna come? What's up? You see how that cloud get when I hit that bit? That cloud get thick, boy. That guy get thick, boy. Ooh.
In there, man.
Shouts out to Ziggy's, man. I got on my Ziggy's gear today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ziggy's, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll have those details for you guys soon. I'll have those. Just know October is finna be a busy motherfucking month.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be something going on almost every week in October for Put It in Her podcast. Almost every week. Like we're gonna have events that we pulling up to, and I'll let y'all know about the events prior. Just like Cough Fest, it's gonna be what's that little area called? That's like Paseo, ain't it?
No, Paseo is off of 23rd. That's more like I can't remember the.
That's
It's
like between Paseo and Midtown.
I don't even know how to explain it. So
Yeah, it's like a Midtown,
if you're going up 23rd, by the time you hit Walker, you would make a right, and that's Paseo District, or where that Blue Notes is. All that over there is
that would
Paseo.
be depending on what direction you go. You would go north.
Okay, north, and
Yeah,
then
you would
making
go
a right
north.
towards where the Blue Note and up. You know what I mean? All that is all that and inside those blocks is Paseo, but on the outside on the 23rd strip, that would be Uptown.
So Uptown is what my brother said it was called.
Uptown is pretty much where
That would be 23rd
what's that
down
big
to
truck
where
like big
Midtown
truck
start,
taco
right?
and all of that? Because once you go inside the Paseo district, it's a whole different. They got their own little world
Midtown is
going on.
not 10th to 23rd. Midtown
No,
don't go all the way up to 23rd. You got a spot, you got a little district in
Memphis,
between there.
Mid
That's on like
Midtown can go
16th.
from like the lower part of Reno all the way up to like I
Yeah,
don't even
that's
know.
what I'm talking about is around 16th. It's not considered Midtown.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
But I'm gonna definitely drop the dates on y'all and all the information about the events coming up. But Call Fest for sure, I know is going on this weekend, Saturday from 12 to 8. It'd be a little warm out there, man, but I ain't gonna lie, man. It'd be a vibe, man. They got free dab hits and they got little pipe busting content. I don't know what all they're gonna do at this one. They might do some different stuff at
Yeah, the
this one,
last
but
one
we
was
had
a
a
little.
blast.
The last one was a little different. I'm not gonna lie. I was probably expecting maybe a different location for this one, for the second one, but maybe that's their spot for that. I
This
don't
ain't
know.
the second one. They do this one is like
Well,
a
for us, this would be
this is like a continuation of the last one.
yeah.
Um yeah, this is like a continuation of the last one. It might be new vendors out here, it might be new everything out here. You never
Right.
know. But yeah, I'm interested in checking that out. I think it's gonna be lit. We'll be there. We'll have some footage of the event. And all that good stuff like we always do. But yeah, we got a couple more events coming up too, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep y'all in the loop. So possibly when we hit these places, y'all can pull up or whatever y'all want to do. We get y'all live on the camera. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Have you in an episode or something. You know what I'm saying? We all about that. We all about the love. Now, put it in the air. We have our own event coming up towards the end of October. Hopefully, we working out the details now, but to where like the first 50 people that show up, you get a free wing and fry basket. We got some shit
Oh
popping.
damn, wings and fries.
Yeah, it'll be a free wing and fry basket. The entry will be 10, but for the first 50 people that show up, you get free food. Of course, there's gonna be a
Message.
bar in there. Have some performances, all that type of stuff. We're gonna have a little shindig. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that y'all, stay tuned. I'll make sure to get y'all the information. You'll see like flyers and shit and stuff like that. We'll have. I need to go cut that thing off. Um, yeah, it's always some odd nigga shit that go on in the background. But yeah, I had that information for y'all soon. So you go on and jump into what you was talking about respect, Smurf. What you now run that back to us. Well, now talk to us.
So basically somebody ran up to I don't know what was going on. They had a issue with somebody and they didn't understand. But of course, at the same time, this person is like in their mid, probably about to hit their late 20s. So they're just now coming into the understanding of probably friendship, like going through real shit, just things like that. So they didn't understand how
Because they
somebody
20?
no, not because of that, because this is not our 20 and when we was 20. This is a new generation 20. This is a whole new different situation that they dealing with. And
Yeah, and they
they
normally
could have been
be.
dealing with it. They could have been dealing with it in their teens. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Normally, these young people are ill prepared out here for stuff like that and underdeveloped. I see
Right.
you. I see you, Susie. I got you. When I get them, I'm gonna make sure everybody get them. I got you.
Especially now these days. But This person was just telling me that this somebody they've been knowing from the sandbox. You feel me, pretty much. And for y'all that don't know what sandbox is, that's just somebody you grew up with from the bottom. You feel me? But they've been knowing this person from the sandbox, and then they grew up and always still stuck together through school. Just certain things and been through certain things and dealing with each other's things that they was going through with family and friends, and then to get to a point where one really needed the other. He came through, and it's just appreciation wasn't there, no respect was there, just nothing. Like the person didn't even help him. You feel me? And I don't know if that's just the days and times we living in now, because I do believe that there's still people out there that show respect and appreciate the things that you do for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Debo, I see you in the building. What up, boy?
I'm definitely somebody that went through and dealt with that. I mean, even you've told me on numerous of times with other people. You know what I mean? Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, and watch how you trust people. And that's just me, that learning process shit. Because I got a big heart, bro. So if I got it, even though I know I probably can't afford to give it away, if I got it, shoes, clothes, whatever the case may be, and you need it, I'm like that.
So where
But
are you going with this?
I'm just saying some people don't appreciate and don't respect. The people you think that respect you don't respect you at the end of the day. And these are the people that you probably been feeding, probably stay in your house, just shit like that. Somebody explained to me their story, and that's just pretty much the basics of it, of not having the same respect that they was giving out, not having it in return when it's, what I mean? Not that we asked for it. It's just that as an adult, you would think that would be, you know what I mean? Not something you have to guess or
But
ask.
how though? That if you say that, then that's like you assuming what another person gonna do, and you can't dictate what other people do. Like I don't care how cool you is, you don't know what other people going through. You don't know everything. You know enough that they want you to know, and stuff that
Right.
you can kind of figure out on your own. But people got their own problems. Like me and you tight as hell, but it's still some shit you don't know about. Like just real thing. It ain't necessary for you to, because it's my personal shit.
I dig that.
So sometimes people going through stuff, man, it make them react to things different than they normally would.
Well, I told this person to just maybe they overreact, and I did tell them that. I said just go talk to that person. You know what I mean? But I mean, this ain't the first time I've heard of people feeling like they wasn't respected in a lot of situations. I've heard it in job situations. I've heard it in like with family and
So when people become adults, and this is the harsh truth, how other people feel, really, if it don't coincide with your happiness, you shouldn't give a fuck anyway.
I understand that.
Like that's why I was asking like where you was going, because like that ain't nothing. Don't nobody, everybody go through that.
Yeah.
You went through that in elementary school with kids and toys. So that ain't nothing new. That's just life. Like everybody not meant to be in your life for the full duration of your life.
Right.
Some people come into your life for a reason. That might, who knows? Like,
Season in the season.
yeah, just energy. Like they might have leaned on each other for protection, or for somebody to talk to, or just because the other person was cool to hang around. Like some people's relationships don't be mutual.
Right.
You can feel like it is, but when you look at the facts of it, the shit may not be mutual. So it's hard to say and make assumptions about what you feel another person should do when you're not that person. If you got that type of time, you should be very comfortable in life. That's some waste of time shit.
Right.
Like, what are you? There's nothing you can do.
Just try to shoot this person a link too. I don't even know if they.
Yeah, even if you have a conversation with that person and be like, "Hey, man, I feel like you acting funny." If they don't feel like they acting funny, guess what? Them niggas gonna keep acting like that. That's not gonna change.
Right.
But that's where real friendship come into play. Because real friendship ain't about when you're getting along. It's about when you're disagreeing. Yeah. Yeah. It's about when you really don't even want to talk to that nigga.
That's real shit.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
get that phone calling you, and it ain't even him calling a motherfucker calling you saying they need something. It just be a motherfucker call you like, nigga, what you got going? But no matter how you felt about what happened, if you real friends and it's nothing important that got to be settled, it can be shit under the rug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do you feel like where that like I ain't gonna say recent, but what's one of the things? Well, I don't even want to know the situation, but what do
Whatever
you
you
feel
finna
like?
say,
What do
well,
you feel like is disrespect to you?
hold on 1 second, please. Whatever you finna say it clearly, because you just said a whole bunch of shit, and I didn't know what the fuck you was finna
What's
say.
disrespect to you, bro?
Shit, what the shit I don't like. So, if you like black hats, and black hats make me think of something I don't like, but you always wear black hats, I don't need to be kicking it with you. Because you already got something that pet peeve me. So, like, say for instance, you got a homeboy, this nigga steal like a motherfucker, right? He's a stealing motherfucker. But they don't steal from you. That still don't mean leave them at your house and go out of town for a week. Yeah.
Care if
But
you want to,
but y'all got that understand, like it's a respect, it's a bond there to where I understand how to deal with you and you don't understand how to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? It's no shade, but most of the shit people find disrespectful don't be disrespectful at all. It just be honest. You know what I'm saying? But
So are you
disrespect to
saying that's
me,
what disrespect is?
disrespect to me is going out your way to to bother me, or going out your way to stop me from gaining something that I should probably gain, but you don't want me to gain it, so you're gonna stop it. That's kind of
Mm.
like, but see, disrespect for me has been different in my life though. As a younger person, looking at me crazy sometimes was disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Or saying something that I don't agree with could be disrespect, depending on what you said or how you said it. You know what I'm saying? But like I think it's different for age groups because you got to grow up to understand principles. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't understand basic principles. So when you don't understand basic principles, you don't think shit through that you might have normally thought through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just react to it and then you think about it like, damn, that was dumb. But like now, like I look at things different. You know what I'm saying? So with me looking at things different, I respond to them different. So something that might have been disrespect to me in 2005 could really be funny as hell to me in 2022.
And would that be because of growth and maturity about how you
That's
deal
because
with things and not getting so upset all the time about it? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I still get upset about a lot of shit that I feel like I should really just let, because there's so much other bigger things to deal with. But
so
you know,
question. So question. What have you gained from getting upset?
thinking about it, not really
No,
nothing.
no. What did you gain from being upset?
Nothing. It gave
Nothing.
me a
And
lot
you
of
had to get
problems.
over it anyway, didn't you?
Problems. That's about it. Well, because at the end of the day, I still got to pay bills and rent next month. It don't change nothing really. But at the same time, it's not. You can't say that it's nothing that you don't get upset about or that upset you. Because if you're mad, you're gonna be mad. If you dealing with some shit, you like fuck. You gonna say fuck. You know what I mean? It happens, bro. People deal with shit.
Yeah, but
People deal with
saying
shit.
fuck is different than dwelling on the shit and not looking for a solution to it.
Saying fuck is not being mad.
I
And
mean,
I'm asking that, by the way. That's not.
losing your appetite after work over it is being mad. Like putting too much thought into it, like not getting over it, like not trying to figure out a way to psychologically get past it. Staying
Right.
in it is
Right.
being mad. You having a reaction to something ain't necessarily being mad. It may just be a release of frustration. because we all release frustration different. Some people got to punch something. Some people go to the gym. Some people eat ice cream at 4 a.m. Like everybody deal with it different.
Like I said, ice cream at 4 a.m. Who be doing that? Let me find out. Can't be putting energy into shit that doesn't help you. That's true. Intentionally having actions that block
Hold on, what's that about? Try to talk to me
that are interacting with participating from moving forward. So y'all basically saying the same thing. Y'all just saying it different. Once had a boss that tried to
Facts.
tell me like
Facts.
I was one of his children and had to check an old man to let him know I'm a man. Hey,
Facts.
respect right there. No values. Intentionally speaking in
Facts.
a negative way or speaking to someone.
Brandon, that's some real shit. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So like for a person to okay, cool. So say for instance you said something to me that was just like super crazy, and I'm like, he on some bullshit, right? So I could either let it agitate me, which you normally do agitate me when you say stupid stuff. But I can let it agitate me, or I can just get away from the conversation and go focus on something I got to be doing anyway.
Right.
Or, or I could do some bullshit, and you could think it's some bullshit, but it don't stop you from gaining nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it takes away from you, but I'm on some bullshit, and you just don't want to deal with it. You separate yourself from that instead of staying in it. Just let a motherfucker know, like I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want no parts of that.
You got the juice.
Yeah. I don't want no parts of that. You can have that. I'm cool. You know, respectfully though, you can do that respectfully at the same time,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you can't let it fuck your day up. Like the fact that you might say something crazy to me is not gonna fuck my day up.
Right. I
It
believe it.
has before, but yeah, I don't let you fuck my day up.
Right.
So
Well, can be
that to me, that's the difference in being mad about it and just releasing frustration. Of course, you're gonna have some kind of reaction to it. That's human because it's something you don't like. If it's something you don't like, you're gonna react to it. That's what the mind does. You know what
right.
I'm saying? But you know, staying in it and stressing about it and holding on to it and letting it be something that you know what I'm saying, letting it build resentment and shit like that. That's what I call being mad. That's like it's like taking it too far.
Right.
You're ready to take it too far when you're mad. Like you can get punched when I'm mad. Not you particularly, but I'm saying
I
like
know it's just funny that you
yeah,
said
my
this.
bad. I didn't mean it like that. But like you will attack a person if you're mad enough.
Facts. Or more. Or more.
You know. So yeah, I think it's a difference. I think that's the difference.
Hmm. Do.
In my opinion. And it's just my opinion. We all got our own.
Send
Some
out
may
some
agree, some may
positive
disagree.
energy, people.
But
Positive
that's
energy.
why we talk about stuff that go in depth like that on here because we subjective. I love that about the people that come into the chat. Ain't nobody gets it. It doesn't turn into a finger pointing, name calling. I'll meet you at the store type shit. It's not that type of vibe. Like we just come in here and have an adult conversation.
I'll be
Man, I'm
talking
telling you, it's
about that.
relieving for me. I love late night vibes. Like this is
Right.
like I can't wait till we can do this in a big ass studio and have a crowd in the building.
That's gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy because it would be like a whole it would be like a compilation of different shows just because of how much content you'll get because of the crowd.
Facts. Meet me at the store. What you
Yeah,
buying?
you hear me?
Shit.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I think that's the man make you want to do stuff to people. I try so hard not to get mad. Like it's hard, especially when you got a short fuse. I've been known to have a short fuse.
I
You
try
know
to
what I'm
just stay
saying?
away and just be in my own box. I, I,
Yeah, but you
I
can't
rather
do
I
that.
rather
Like,
separate myself from the world for a minute.
man, fuck that, nigga. You live here.
Yeah, but
You can't
if I
separate
decide to
yourself
stay,
from the
if I
world.
decide to, if
You
I
can
decide
box
to,
yourself in from the
okay,
world,
there, okay,
but you
sorry,
can't
that's
save
what I'm
yourself from
saying.
the world.
That's
But
what I'm
what
saying.
about them days that you boxing yourself in that you can be productive?
That's true.
Like you only live once, bro.
That's true.
To our knowledge.
Stop
So
playing.
I'm just saying.
I ain't got time for you to
You
say.
want to make the best out of your life that you can, and boxing yourself out from the world is not that way. That's not the way. You limiting your proximity. You want to be able to get out and adventure, see things, bro. Listen, I thought for the longest that Oklahoma City and Dallas was the only thing I was gonna see for a long time. And I ended up doing that traveling job and going out of state everywhere. Man, you can see some amazing things that's just in the country, just in other places. But when you box yourself in, man, you'll find new ways to think about stuff by seeing other places and meeting different types of people.
That's true.
So boxing yourself in and going in your little cubby hole is not, it's not how you're
Well,
gonna be the
I
best
mean, once
you.
I calm down, cause my cubby hole is okay. Instead of like turning into the Hulk, let me just roll a blunt, turn on the PlayStation, turn some music way up loud, or I listen to music loud. I'll turn the music all the way up. It
They're gonna
helps.
evict your ass. You better not have that music up.
Pay rent too far ahead, pimp.
Yeah, yeah, we working on him. His cruising. He doing his thing. I'm proud of him. He close. He finna get there.
Huh?
Now he
Hey,
said, sometimes I
sometimes it hurts.
go cruise. Facts. I
I
do
don't
that
know if I need to
sometimes.
be. I don't know if I need to be behind the wheel trying to calm down though. I don't think that would be safe.
All right.
I'll probably want to speed like doing 80 down to 40.
So, do you know before you want to do that that's a bad idea?
Yeah, so I'd
Just
rather
don't
just
do it then.
roll my blunt, turn on my music, and turn on
Yeah,
my
that's
PlayStation.
crazy. Like
Give
people act like.
myself an hour or
So, do
so,
you
and
have no
I'm
self
Gucci.
control? You don't control yourself at all. Like you got no self control. Is that what you're saying?
How you not doing that when you finding your own way to quickly get how you quickly diffuse your anger? Like for me, it might be just be a blunt. For me, it might be a blunt and some music. And then like after I'm done being mad, it's over with because it's not gonna help you pay bills next month. In my opinion, emotional intelligence is really.
You
Oh, hold on, it's
confusing
going
me,
too
bro.
fast. Really important in situations like you are speaking about. Thank you. Knowing what triggers you because emotions create feelings of vulnerability and could make you lose control, in my opinion. Thank you.
That's fact.
That's
That's a fact.
correct. That's big
That's a
correct.
fact. But yeah, that's the reason why you don't want to surround. Yeah, like you said, like that's why, like, if I know something bothers me, then I'm not supposed to be running to it.
Right.
I'm gonna do my best to distance
Some shit
myself.
finds you though. Some shit does find you. I mean, you can't run away from everything.
Shit finds
Even you
everybody,
told me
but
that. Even you told me that.
shit finds everybody. But that's different than knowing you don't like something and just running into it.
Right.
Even with people, like I said, with the whole hat thing, or just anything. Like if you smell funny, like you have to identify stuff that you don't like about situations and be honest with yourself.
Right.
Fuck honest with anybody. You got to be honest with yourself first. That's how people be getting suckered into shit. They begin relationships, companionships, friendships, all these type of ships
All these type of shit.
based on the wrong shit. And then when they see stuff that they can't deal with or they know they're not gonna be wanting to live with, they don't separate themselves. They feel some type of guilting connection or something.
Hmm. Uh,
Yeah, Shelby will just go driving everywhere to
That's me.
nowhere.
That's why I'm about to hit the road. I think getting away from here every so often will make being
I need
honest.
to leave. I got some little options, but I'm busy though. I'm focused. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so focused. I'm so locked in.
I ain't
You
gonna
got
lie,
no
Shelby.
clue.
When it's about that, when I'm able to do that and get away from work and everything, I am after everything is straightened out. I want to plan a camping trip. That's
Man, that's for real, man. Like I'm talking about, because there's certain perfumes and colognes that stink to me. You know what I'm saying? And people like them because they got fancy names on them. And if that shit stink, I know I don't want to be around because I know my shit don't stink. Like people been wearing Issey Miyaki for years.
Hey man, let me
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you,
yeah.
man,
People
that
people
Issey
been rocking Issey
Miyagi,
for years. You
man.
hear me? That's that magic potion. You feel me?
Let me tell you, you hear me? That shit get you right.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So, and then like most of the time, if you meet a person, whether it be man or female, if you got a good smell on, they're gonna ask you about it.
Right.
And I get asked about it all the time. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's an initial that you don't think I stink. Either that or you being funny than a motherfucker.
Hey, but don't act like you don't smell this Issey Miyagi, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, like either that or you smell funny than a motherfucker, and they
You know
just
what's
being
crazy?
funny.
You know what's crazy? You have that, and I'm not a cologne fan, but I don't have a problem with that particular cologne for some reason. It
Man,
doesn't.
that shit is magic potion,
I
man.
don't know what it is, bro. I don't even. I'm not a cologne person at all. But nigga, that Mr. Miyagi,
Patchouli,
that Mr. Miyagi, man. Let me tell you something, man.
Issey Miyaki, man, not Mr. Miyagi.
I'll call it Mr. Miyagi.
Nigga said you got on that kung pao, that karate kick. God damn it, you's crazy, man. Yeah, that's a. I don't even know what
Snap
that
chicken
smell like.
bitch.
What that shit smell like? Is that like some sauce or something?
That I knew this guy.
Ain't that like some? It's like some hot sauce, some hot chili sauce or something. Yeah, I couldn't be around that nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him it's ugly. I got to stay over there.
Never
I
over
can't fuck with it.
slow moment. Wax on, wax off. I got the boy Clay and relaxing, peaceful, and cruising down the country, back roads, windows down, music on, but not blasting coast music of crickets and birds. I don't give a fuck about crickets and birds. Let me play
Nah,
some Rick
man, if
Ross.
I can't have the music blasting, what the fuck am I doing, man?
Rick Ross in the blunt if I'm a drive, you feel me?
What?
But I don't.
Be riding down the highway bumping that Mo 3. Straight up. Hell
You know
yeah.
what's crazy though? Have you ever got mad and listened to a whole Rick Ross album and it calms you down?
Yeah, because Rick Ross gonna tell you some real shit.
Because for some reason, if I get super upset, bro, I'll listen to Rick Ross's Teflon Dime album. And some reason, I just calm down. I'm cool, but I blast that shit. I blast it. I blast it.
Listen, man, there is nothing in the world.
Yeah, that Burberry smell nice too.
There is nothing in the world like hopping in the two-door, letting both the windows down and cranking the 18s all the way up and just cruising on the highway.
Yeah.
Man, you get a
Sound
mind
good.
massage in that motherfucker.
Ooh, stop playing. That nigga said a mind
Yeah.
nigga. I ain't never heard of what it is, boy.
Now listen, when you mad, you don't want to listen to no crazy gangster shit too loud. It might influence you. You got you gotta cut on some smooth shit. Like I put like some Chris Brown on or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got some little popping tracks with rappers and shit. And then he got some shit he rapping on too. Chris Brown hard.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, man. That Rick
Put
Ross
on some little baby or
boy.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Rick Ross does help. I ain't gonna lie though, boy. That Teflon Dime, man. I'm talking about first track to the last track. However long you upset, it's got enough tracks. By the time you at the end of that album, you ain't mad no more.
Man,
For
I ain't
me.
gonna lie, man. Rick Ross just talked to you like a grown man.
Like, stop acting like
I
stop acting
respect
like a
it.
fool
I
butt
fuck
ass.
with Ross. Man, listen, I fucks with Ross.
Got 212s, Bob and Dirty Rose, because road rage.
Hey, man, for real. Hey, what
I don't
you
need to
got
be behind the wheel.
212s
That's
in
what I'm
what?
saying.
What you got the 212s in? But yeah, man, that music does it for me, man. And I ain't gonna lie. And like when you high and the music real loud and you just in your little zone, just rolling, nigga, you feel like you in a movie, nigga.
I want to play some music now that you just said it.
Nigga, I'm talking about I be feeling like I'm in a movie and that motherfucker just rolling.
Now, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I do listen to that album while I'm mad, it does calm me down. But I'll be having like quick, like I'll be picturing shit. Like, what if I just like, do this while I'm listening to this song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just gets you past that. Like, the more you listen to his albums, whichever one you want, whichever one helps you, if you the one, whichever artist you listen to that gets you through what you get to. Everybody got that artist or that one song. For me, I need an album, or I need to walk the fuck away, or I'm gonna do something stupid.
Nah, you know what I did? I got smart. I make playlists.
Yeah.
So like
I got a bunch of
if I'm
playlists
trying to
on
hear
YouTube.
something slow, like I got certain slow shit in my slow playlist. You feel me?
It is.
And then I got, the Ocho playlist is kind of turned up. That's where you might catch Mo 3 in there, Nipsey in there. You know what I'm saying? Who else in that motherfucker? Some rah-rah. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna catch a
You
few.
know what? I actually listened to I was last year. It was last year. I was listening to something, but it was by Rara was featuring on it. I was like, okay, I like his style, man.
Rah-rah hard. And then
Yeah.
I got like a cool little selection of shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Derez Deshawn, as far as the newer artist, is probably my favorite artist.
Who?
As the newer artist. Derez Deshawn, it be between him and Lil Baby. Lil Baby hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care if this nigga him or not, nigga. He
I ain't
hard.
gonna lie, hand to God, I was a sleeper on that nigga. I was like, man, this nigga ain't fit to blow. He sound like everybody else, and then boom, drip too hard on that. I'm like, oh fuck, there we go.
Oh yeah, the hatchback is knocking. Yeah, you got the hatchback knocking. Okay, the truck is the family vehicle. You ain't tripping on the truck, but the hatchback is booming.
Lyrics are amazing if they speaking about the right stuff. Just playing beats, calm me. I mean,
Instrumentals are good.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say something though, Susie, for real. Like, I understand with the whole lyrics if that's what's for you, but like when I just gotta hear everything. I gotta hear it. When I say I want to hear a Rick Ross album, or I want to hear a Jay-Z album or something, I need to hear an album. I don't really give a fuck what they talking about. Like,
that's a personal thing. Yeah,
calms me down. Sometimes the crazy shit calms me down.
That's personal, because I ain't gonna lie. Most albums now, it ain't like All Eyes on Me, to where you can start at number 1 and go all the way to 26.
Facts. That's
and
why
not
I go
have to
back.
worry about. Yeah, it ain't like those days. I don't know about that. What's up, CMC?
What's up, classics?
Hey man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you tapping in, man. What's up, A Touch of Venus? I see y'all pulling up. But yeah, man, I really, man, listen, Derez Deshawn is like when his lyrics, like the stories he be telling, like if you listen to the story he telling and not necessarily, what he's saying, he talking about some deep shit.
Right.
And his whole, it ain't just I'ma fuck you, bitch. Like, it's not that type of music.
Super smart.
It's like that real, I've been through some shit music. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with him like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got the truck.
You know what? Who else can answer this question? Hey, Mac, bro. Mac, when you get mad, what do you listen to, bro? Do you listen to music? Like, what you do? You smoke? What? Tap in with that, man. What y'all do when y'all upset? What is y'all thing? Hey, Touch of Venus, you just got in here. What's your thing when you upset? What do you do?
Oh my God, Shelby's talking spooky again.
If the sequence of the actual music. Listen, nah, man. It ain't. Listen, don't be casting spells on the comments, man.
I almost read it out loud. No, man, you don't be having us type of seances and shit in the time. Hell no.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me, 1 and 2. Yeah, say that shit.
Damn. Well, I know to smoke the cigarette thing because I smoke them both. I definitely know that. Yeah, music wise.
Cigarettes, because I can't.
Oh, he said write lyrics and meditate. Yeah, that's real. Man, you know what's crazy? And Smurf didn't even know this until the other day. So I've been doing music since I was like 9. So it's just like common for me to just write a verse just out of nowhere. So I done accumulated so many verses and songs since the Jekyll and Hyde album. Like, I got a lot of stuff. And it's like nothing to pull something out.
Oh, yeah, wait. Quick intermission. If y'all ain't heard the Jekyll and Hyde album, go check it out.
Yeah, check out that Jekyll and Hyde, man. It's on our streaming platform.
We outside.
But
All right, go ahead, bro.
yeah, man, it's like I can if I look at it and read it a couple times, I can record it like in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm loaded, bro. All kind of shit. I just been keeping it on the tuck. I ain't gonna lie.
So
What kind of old school you
when
into, Venus? What kind of old school? Let me find out you fist to pull out the
the
LSG
90s. I bet
and
you she gonna pull out the 90s. Let's put $1 on it.
pull out who?
The 90s. 90s R&B. Come on. Let me get that $1.
I mean,
You
we
right
all
when
know
you
that
are.
90. I ain't gonna lie, that was before R&B turned. Shut the fuck up, Rudy.
Hey,
That's before R&B turned into
Susie
something else.
asked, do you write when you're mad?
Sometimes.
You write angry music when you mad?
Susie,
Jodeci, I told you. Give me my
hey
$1,
man,
man.
hey, listen. Susie, why you ask that? Why you ask that? That's an interesting question. Why you ask that?
Yes.
Man, I'm really not as angry of a person as people think I am. Like I'm like, oh, Jodeci, Keith Sweat, okay.
We dropping names? Hold on.
Oh,
Let me go to
okay.
the
I got
comments.
you. I send you some stuff. I just did a feature for somebody. I'll let you check it out. It'll be coming out soon. I got you.
Jodeci,
Yeah, Barry White.
Keith
Barry
Sweat.
White is that smooth groove. Yeah.
Oh damn, Barry White.
Yeah,
Damn,
it came with that Barry.
Download beats
Hey,
are
there she go with the
sucking.
spooky stuff again. I ain't even gonna read it, Shelby.
That's why when you go to your masseuse, they
Don't
have
start
certain.
talking about mathematical equations you can't finish, man.
Okay, I see what type of music you're talking about. I'm glad that you like it. I don't like that shit.
Like what?
The music that calm music, you know, the water over the rocks noise. That
Listen, man,
calm
different
music.
cultures of people do different shit, man.
Oh, okay. I will remind you.
And we got a few
Most
different
definitely right
cultures in here.
now.
So yeah, you got to accept they do different stuff.
Hey Shelby, does writing
She just
when
be
you're
wanting me to
emotional
read it
work
out
for you?
loud and I ain't gonna do it.
Huh?
She just be wanting me to read it out loud and I ain't gonna do it.
I'm dead.
I read them though. New Edition was hard.
We going
Hey, you
back.
ain't
All
even
right.
old enough for that. Hell, you know about New Edition. Case had one good song.
One good two. He had two. That album was all right, bro. It was
Man,
all
that
right.
nigga had one good song. Never heard from him again.
If you're talking about so far as hits, yes, that was his one good hit.
Yeah, he came one time.
His album was decent. He had a really decent album.
He got off one time. It was all he had. Rest of that shit went down the drain.
Like meditate.
I mean, shout out to Case, man. I ain't hating on you, homie. I ain't hating on you.
Because the album was really dope, though, bro. The album was really dope.
Yes, Shelby is a medicator.
Hold on. Touch of Venus, as we going back. What about H-Town? What about Faith Evans? What about Mary J. Blige's first album? If we gonna talk music, what's happening?
What about Brian McKnight?
Hey, bro, stop playing.
Yeah,
the Tonight CD. I had it on repeat as a teenager. Stop playing with me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I had it on repeat. This Native American one had me in my feeling.
Oh shit, you silly.
That's why this shit music.
But yeah, man, all that good shit, man. You
all
know,
that.
That's back when I had the Cutlass. And listen, I wanted to beat so bad, right? Because like my brother had some of the knocking and shit in the state. You feel me? So I wanted to be like Big Bro. I wanted to beat so bad. I'm talking about I put 612s in my Cutlass, right?
Crazy ass.
But look, the way I did it, I had 2 single box 12s, and then I had 4 pointing up and 4 pointing out. Listen, I used to pull up to John Marshall shaking the shit out that motherfucker. 16, got that bitch rocking. You can't hear not a damn word in that motherfucker. But it was knocking like a motherfucker.
Okay.
My shit was knocking.
You right, Venice. Brian McKnight can put you to sleep. More because if you just in that zone and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I had an 86 T-top Salon Cutlass, man. Hey Venus, that's cool because then you can do the frequency stuff and all the she be having like seance conversations. Yeah, you understand. I don't understand. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying?
What Rock say? Ram his head through the wall. Look like I'm doing the Kamehameha.
Man, that boy said seatbelt won't buckle up, but his knees will. Oh,
That was
shout out to Swamp, man. I don't know if y'all watched Battle Rap, but Summer Madness was last
That shit
weekend,
was
man.
crazy. Don't be
That boy
scared.
said raccoon and lost the battle, just like that.
You ain't
Can't,
seen the meme yet? You ain't seen the raccoon meme yet?
man. I done seen all kind of stuff. They on his ass about the
Shout out to
raccoon.
Tay Rock, man. I fuck with Tay Rock though, man.
Hey, forget that Venus. I'm scared. I'm scared. No smoke, Ocho. I'm scared. It's okay to be scared
I don't
sometimes. That
want all
just
those
means you
sticks
care.
y'all be doing like this. I don't want none of that shit. That shit actually bring in bad spirits. Y'all talking about supposed to have
You said the shit they do like this. Sage.
like this. Yeah, SW. Ooh, stop playing SWV. What you know about? I was just listening to some Human Nature the other day.
Oh man, when you get old, everything pop. Did y'all hear all that shit?
Yeah, nigga.
Mm.
The first Mary J though. The first
I started
Mary
my workout back.
album.
No bullshit. I started my workout back 2 days ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so yeah, I gotta get my because you work on your summer body in the winter, you know what I'm saying? But since we just left for summer, you know what I'm saying? We just left for summer, so I got more time. You feel me? So I can get my
son is listening to frequency. Bro, you know what frequency music is. I think the word the frequency is throwing.
Oh yeah. I've heard about that. That's good for autistic kids too. Real talk. I'm glad that's working for him too. Real shit.
Good.
Yeah, I got a friend, her child is autistic. And like that, and then like she burns them oils and stuff. Like them little like oils that be making you like some of them give you energy, some of them make you happy. Them little mood oils is what I think they call. Yeah.
Ray said, "How can I get an artist involved in local events?"
What's up, Ray? Man, matter of fact, here I got you. Let me put the email up. Just in case y'all got inquiries on anything, need any gear or anything, or whatever y'all trying to do. Let me see. I thought I had it on here. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, just hit that Gmail right there. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. Ain't much we can't figure out. Feel me?
Oh,
And it's
snaps. My
always
brother
something going on.
He said Silk. Yep, the whole Tonight album, bro. For sure. Shout out to you for stepping in. Aaliyah,
Yep, essential oils. Yeah. People, that should be work. That should work for more than just that works for anybody. Like if that's your type of shit.
Yeah.
There she go with this fucking frequency shit again. What's up, Graylin? Marsha, see you came back.
Graylin said the Tonight album.
The Tonight album on everything.
I ain't gonna lie. Silk and R. Kelly got me in trouble out there, bro. I was what?
That's right. I mean, I can't agree or disagree with a person saying they the best in the city. You know what I'm saying? I support that.
In the city. Okay.
I support that type of thinking. Just make sure you think outside the city.
Facts.
Outside of the city is gonna be way more important for you than inside the city. I ain't gonna lie. That's just my opinion from experience. But yeah, the city's so small. The world is so big. The world is so big. You feel me? The world is so big. Like, fuck it. We gonna quit talking about the world. Your state is so big.
Yeah.
And one good thing about the United States is all our states is connected. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
so
fact,
many
bro.
other people. And I ain't gonna lie, I said something about it in this verse I just did for somebody. Like, it's over 70 million people in the world.
Who'd you say the verse was for?
I ain't telling you.
No, I thought you said that. My bad. I
Nah,
thought
mind
you
your business. But I was just like, yeah, he think he's slick. He gonna leak some.
I ain't leaking
Um,
shit. Boy, you is wildin'.
but like I said, it's over 70 million people in the world. How they gonna hear that? You know what I'm saying? If you stuck, if you put too much focus on what's right around you, you neglect everything that's away from you. And when you capitalize on what's away from you, they rock with you or don't rock with you genuinely because they don't know you personally.
For sure.
It's a different type of fan. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a real fan. You don't want
Hey,
somebody
he
who's a
said
play fan.
Hawaii ain't connected though.
Oh yeah, you gotta do some extras. Yeah,
Hawaii.
you know what I'm saying? If you done worked all the shit that's connected, you deserve to go to Hawaii.
For real. High ass place. So it's Richie
You
Shaq
know,
and
hey,
Eagle
for sure, Ray. Hey, Ray.
but
Put
y'all
one of his links in the comments, and I got you. I'll go check it out for real, for real. No cap.
versus layman's terms. I'm
There
too
she go
tired.
again, man. Shelby, man, listen. Your efforts are extreme, but just some of that shit, I'm not fucking
Better
with.
get good swimming.
Hey, for real. Some of that shit, I'm not. Hey, either swimming or driving a boat. No, you can't swim to no damn Hawaii. You would die. One of them things they be finding with the James Webb Telescope gonna come get your ass out the water.
Nigga leg gonna be in a shark teeth and shit.
Listen, the James Webb Telescope has found artificial lights on Jupiter, but still can't tell you what the fuck is at the bottom of the ocean. 2022.
Artificial lights.
Man, they
Never
said
mind.
they
I don't want to
found
go.
lights on Jupiter that look like they could be artificial lights, like something created the lights. It's not natural light. They could tell by the frequency from the James Webb Telescope. Listen, why the fuck James Webb can't make a submarine? This motherfucker's man, I ain't finna do it. I ain't
Yeah.
finna do it. I bet. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna tap into that. Ain't no bullshit.
But some French guy swam it.
And I'll definitely let you know what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Whenever you send that email about the artist inquiries. Whenever you're ready, we'll have that conversation. Some French girl swam in what?
Hawaii, over in
He
Hawaii.
swam to Hawaii? How far is that? That's some Guinness Book of World Records shit, ain't it?
Did they check to make sure it wasn't nothing that could bite his ass and take him to the bottom?
Yeah, is this some shit to where they got him in like a little suit to where he can't get ate by jaws and shit? He can't. If he had on the Avengers suit, that don't count.
We need a soundboard.
Yeah, that nigga had on the Aquaman uniform. He killing it. Man, do you know what kind of cardio you would have to swim that fucking long? I don't even know if I want that type of cardio. You got to do some serious cardio work. You got to do like I'm talking about that's that old 0.7% body fat shit. Like, that's crazy.
From California.
Oh, I got to see. I'm
I
supposed to
gotta see
Google
that,
it.
bro. Because
I'm
me,
supposed to
I
Google it.
was when I was in, I
I'm
was on
kind
the
of
beach.
hating on this nigga on the cool.
But look, this is what's crazy though, eh? I was on the beach in Cali, right, with my daughter, and just from the sand between where the sand and water be, I walked maybe like I probably took like 10 steps, and just the small waves can push you back. So I'm wondering how he did that, because I know it's a certain way you got to swim when you in that type of water. I know it's a certain way you got to swim against the wave. You got to, you know what I mean? But you got to have some serious fucking power, and to get past all that, not get ate by nothing and make it to Hawaii. That's crazy.
Hey, his name is Ben LeCompte.
LeCompte.
They call him the ice. It's called the icebreaker vortex swim. He swam from Hawaii. He swam from Hawaii to San Francisco. Fucking wicked. That's some banana stuff, bro. He swam from Hawaii to San Francisco.
Man, show me the video, bro. That's just
I don't got no damn video.
That's just hard to believe, though.
Yo, Google work too, nigga. Shit.
Man, I don't believe
show you the video. That's an amazing swim, man. Listen.
I mean, if it happened, I think that's the shit.
What you mean if it happened? It's in there. Like, it's documented. I'm looking at it. Like, what the fuck more proof you want? You want Jesus to pop up and tell you?
I don't believe everything, bro.
You want Jesus to tell you?
Yeah, sat there and said.
All right, good night, Shelby. Shelby got tired of putting her seances on us.
You got cool. You got mail. Night, y'all.
Yeah, he don't never use his Google. This motherfucker asks me everything. Use your motherfucking Google, man. Damn, Google work for everybody, nigga. All these damn questions.
I did use Google. Do you believe in that space telescope? And nope, I don't. I want to see it for myself and look inside of myself.
Why? So you believe in Jesus, but you don't believe in a telescope they just spent $10 billion on?
I just want to see it. That's all.
You don't believe that there's a telescope, or you don't believe in what the telescope is? I want to go there and
see it for myself. I want to look through the motherfucking telescope and see what I can see for me.
You can't look through the telescope. It's in space.
Well, I didn't know. Shit. I ain't checked up on nobody's telescope. I know they got big ass telescopes that can see into like the stars and shit. It says it does. Fuck out of here. Oh, there's a telescope.
Oh my god!
The pictures are amazing.
So you thought we was talking about it?
I'm about to go look at it right now. Hold on.
Hey, so you thought we was talking about a tripod with a little long telescope like Galileo used? Nah, motherfucker, this is a big ass $10 billion telescope. This shit really looks like some Avenger shit.
He said some Avenger shit.
For real. What's up, Kia? I see you in the building. Kaya, I might be saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Please don't take it wrong.
Oh wow.
This nigga thought this was a walk up and look through the lens telescope. No, bro.
Sure
this bitch is as big as a neighborhood almost. This is a big ass telescope, bro. It's definitely the size of a house. A nice size house.
Greater life.
Greater than your brother tripping, bro. Man, listen. This telescope is the most crazy.
I've heard about it. I just never went and looked at it. I never went and looked it up and seen images and stuff.
Man, let me see if I can find. Listen, I'm gonna find a picture of it right quick. Hold on. I got you.
Got through looking it up and seeing some pictures. She said it was some amazing pictures.
So this James Webb telescope.
James Webb.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. James Webb is a bad motherfucker, man. I just still don't understand why this nigga can't see at the bottom of the ocean. So we can go that far into space.
Damn, what picture is this? This is of what?
So we can go that far into space, but we can't go to the bottom of the ocean. Let me see if I can share this on the screen right quick. I'm working my jelly, y'all. We doing something different.
Oh
Let me
wow.
work my jelly. Think I
Okay.
can make this shake. No, that's a logo. That ain't what I'm trying to do.
That's okay. That's the type of pictures it's getting.
Bro, this is light years away. Listen, they put some
Amazing.
of these damn telescopes in the sky in like 1960 something, right? 1980 something. Like it's a bunch of these motherfuckers up in the air. And like, nigga, it is seeing shit that they ain't seen yet and more about stuff that they did see than we knew.
Hmm.
There you go. Hold on, let's get us off the screen.
It almost looks drawn.
Now that, my friend, is the James Webb Telescope. I'm talking about. It's seen storms on different planets and shit. Like it's already seen more than all the other fucking that shit's done seen.
Right.
Like it's all they already talking about the edge of the universe type shit. How's it seeing that far? I can't get cell phone reception on the south side. What the fuck do they got in this
Shut the
thing
fuck up.
that make this thing go light years away and still have signal? I'm pretty sure it's solar powered.
Okay, we got different things that you need to know in depth. Yeah, but you know what? That makes sense what you said. Why can't they see it underwater? We need to see what the fuck is down
Man, listen, this thing is fine. Like they found new planets and new moons for planets, like all kind of shit. Like just in the last couple months of this thing being, well, not in the last couple more. It's been more discoveries the last couple months. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure when it went
Get the
into
fuck
orbit.
out of here. These are the pictures. Now, okay, these pictures look kind of
Unbelievable.
like drew or painted.
Yeah, you ain't looking at the right shit. Then you need to watch some videos.
First images from the James
I mean,
Webb.
keep in mind, all this stuff is NASA.
I'm not saying that no camera can get that type of image. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
some of
those.
this stuff you ain't got no chance of seeing with your own eyes.
Oh wow.
Like they able to check the density of Saturn's moons. I mean rings.
Discovery of city lights.
Like they're looking like it's crazy.
So why do you need an LLC? It gives your business its own legal identity, saves you
I don't
stress.
know what that is. I told y'all Smurf over there fucking with shit. It is not me. I told y'all the whole time.
The whole time. Wow.
Yeah, they discovered some new galaxies. And but no, they had a concept about the edge of the universe. It's not necessarily finding the edge of the universe. And to be honest, you don't know if it's the edge of the universe. You don't know nothing about the next galaxy over. So what I'm saying is the stuff that this telescope been finding out is like giving us, just like the Big Bang Theory. They've almost completely ruled out the Big Bang Theory just from the few things, the stuff that they've been seeing, the activity in
That's
space.
a real black hole. Bro, that shit looks so painted. That's a good ass telescope.
And it's using natural energy out there where all the energy is. Facts.
Mm. Scouting active supermassive.
Yeah, it got to be something to that degree. That listen, the one that you talking about, the one that I put up, it might be that one. Okay, bet I got you. Don't
You
even
said
trip.
what?
I'm gonna get a picture of the one. I'm gonna get a
That's what
picture
I
of
was
the
saying, Brandon. I'm not saying they can't get it, but most of the ones I'm just now looking at, I looked at about at least 10 of them. They all look kind of drawn, but Maybe that's just how it
Let me
looks
show
like.
you that one of when they in the den.
Y'all
Okay,
truly
boom.
believe
This
that
one.
shit. Ray Thomas said, y'all truly believe that shit, man.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man.
Access to.
People believe in crazier shit. I promise you. I promise you.
So it can split a through. It can split it anyway.
Oh shit! Hey, we need that little sound effect button when I get on some bullshit.
Hey Brandon, what you think about that telescope, man? It says the Bible says that the universe continues.
Oh man, don't talk to me about the Bible. Oh, my
time.
bad. My bad.
It says the Bible says that the universe continually expands itself since the beginning of time.
What that mean?
Like
Who wrote that? Now that's them. That's them in NASA before it launched off. Yeah, it's definitely real.
The way the Webb
It's
telescope
definitely
is in, so it's seeing things we can see. A black hole is a dead star. Is that right?
Man, listen, man. There you go with this penal third eye. I'm not doing this with you. Yeah, you're right, Venus. Yeah, Venus, please get her under control.
Okay, so hold on, man. The Milky Way. What?
Facts. I think that is what it is, Brandon. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like it's hard, especially when you don't subscribe to the Bible. It's hard to take some of that stuff realistically, especially when you know the history of it. So I'm not discrediting the Bible. I'm not discrediting people that believe in the Bible. But for me to make my assessment off the Bible is not gonna happen. Like I kind of try I try to kind of get into things a little more in depth. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of poetry in the Bible. It's a lot of hymns and songs and stuff like that, and people change them from that sometimes. No, science is not proving that, Graylin. I just told you these people was just talking about possibly seeing the edge of the universe. But you got to think like that's so far.
I'm tripping, bro. You don't
Like
even know
that's
what
so
I was
far.
thinking. The edge of the universe. Okay, that's crazy.
Man, you got people still
That's
thinking
far as fuck.
you got people still thinking that the Earth is flat. You think that the Earth is flat, Smurf?
No. No. One real photos of it was Earth being built. Huh?
No, that one I just showed you was the shit. It was them because you can see the scientists at the bottom. Or am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping.
I thought you just posted a.
I think I can. I think I can. Oh, I thought I could. It ain't letting me do it. Oh, that's way too little. I thought I could get it on here with us on here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think that was an illustration, bro. I think that's like in NASA. I mean, it's some bad drawing motherfuckers out there, boy, but I don't think they drew them people right there. Yeah, I don't think they did that, Brandon. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna cap. No
Okay.
Caparuski.
Okay, now in space. Touchy subject, but no.
How they gonna take a picture of it in space. So yeah, that's I was goofy for that. I was goofy for the one that's in space because I don't even see how you could take a picture of it in space
Why aren't they using that money
unless it
on
got a selfie camera on it.
the Earth isn't flat and the telescope costs $10 million? Why aren't they using the money to go to the bottom of? That's what A just said. I honestly believe that. The Bible is useful. Are we even really breathing air? Who named air?
Yeah, what type of weed did you smoke when we started, Graylin?
Can't be
What's
useful.
that shit called?
You stupid.
What is that shit called? Um, now who named it air is probably like the same people who named all the stuff in the periodic table. Um, is what my answer would be to that. And are we even really breathing air? Yeah, scientists prove that every day. It's called the respiratory system.
This nigga stupid.
Yeah, they know what's going in there.
The Earth is flat, but in the shape of a circle. Look at all the ancient
Yeah,
civilizations.
facts. You know how much of our air don't contain oxygen? Like we like they said, like on the route that we was going with the pollution, the ozone layer, and all that old shit, they was projecting us to have trouble with oxygen. They was giving a date for it. I'm not sure what the date was. I
They're
gotta
gonna
go look
start
into that.
handing out real air oxygen masks and shit that you gonna have to breathe out of
Yeah.
and shit. 21% oxygen on a good day. And that's why the UN has.
Man, listen, don't tell me about what an ancient civilization was doing. Well, nigga, we ain't done been to Mars, Pluto, shit. Like, yeah, technology different. This motherfucker's not flat. So you think you can drill through the bottom and go to the other side of the country?
Well, if that's the case, I should have been over there chilling, having vacay.
Like we have a core and a
Man,
mantle and
I'm gonna
shit and all that.
tune into every show if it's like that, like this. The fact that you really answered that question, he
Yeah,
said,
facts.
not happening. He said, not happening.
Hey, for real. Hey, they always like this. They always like this. And man, they be more turned up than this sometimes, Susie. I'm telling you. That
Yeah.
that's why I be excited to do this shit. Like this is vibe time. Like everybody done had all their issues in the day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done unwind and kind of getting prepared to go to sleep for the next day. This is where we just come and just chill and just talk about shit.
Yeah. I
It's
love to
it's
hear what's on y'all's mind, man. Sometimes
it's
it's
a no
personal stuff
judgment
for other
forum.
people.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I want to ask something. Look into the deepest.
Man, that's not fair, Graylin. Don't be putting questions in there you don't want answered, and then you trying to, yeah, all right, bet. We ain't answering. I ain't, no.
Look into the deepest borehole and then tell me how far down the cord is.
Yeah, they got to do that. Yeah, we gonna burn up when we get to the mantle. I think I know they said something to the degree of the heat signatures and stuff like that, and how they can tell that the core is really warm and shit like that. I was seeing that on a video. Um, yeah, I don't think that the world is flat. Now, what I
I
do,
definitely don't believe that.
in the sun setting on different sides is almost an example because you got to think if the sun didn't rotate, if it wasn't a rotation, you would still get light a little bit when it's light over there at a certain time. Like you got places that's really dark until the sun get there, and then some
You
places
don't
be
think so,
dark
Ray?
too.
You don't think so, Ray? I mean, the way they talking about this motherfucking telescope, I think they can probably get out there. China dug a
China dug.
hole.
Listen,
Get the
What's
fuck.
the world called?
I'm about to look that up.
Yeah, look that up, Smurf. I ain't never heard that.
Just so I can be corrected.
China found another world. So you mean to tell me China found another world, but they can't go to the bottom of the motherfucking ocean either? Something's up with the bottom of the ocean, dog. Something is up. Something's amuck. Shit's not cool. The hell's going on? 7 kilometers to the core or to the mantle? I need to look into that. Let me see.
R29 majestic World Heritage Sites designation, but the one explored by scientists in early May 2000 harbored an extraordinary secret, a
Hey,
ancient forest. Oh,
Brandon, this say between 100. It said it's between 62 miles and 255 miles. 100 kilometers or 410 kilometers.
So, hey.
What about the videos and pictures? People have shown 2 suns, and they just found a city under ice too. Well, I'm still trying to find how the fuck that make the earth flat. How that make the earth flat? Just because they found other stuff in the earth.
Under other stuff, I get what she's saying, but now the earth ain't flat.
I mean, listen, I ain't never looked at the earth from the outside.
It did say China got sinkholes, and it says in a particular sinkhole, and this was posted July 21st, 22.
A sinkhole is still in the earth.
It says, but the one explored by scientists in early May 22 harbored an extraordinary secret, a pristinely preserved ancient forest.
That still don't prove that the earth ain't round.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey man, I appreciate that, Venus. That's the whole point, man. We vibe, man. And listen, some of this stuff is stuff that you would never think about, and some of this stuff be stuff that you think about all the time. It's just important to talk about it because knowledge of other stuff that you don't know that's going on is always good. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's easier for, like, say for instance, some shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? And you was able to protect yourself because you was aware of something different than you would have been if you wasn't tapped into some shit you don't normally be tapped into. The crust, oh shit. So
no, it didn't prove, Shelby. It didn't prove that the world is flat though. But what you saying so far as discovery, yeah, but you got to think about it as time passed from those times and ages, you get all type of hurricanes, desert storms, shit blows over shit. New things become new things. You feel me? Of course, you're gonna find some shit. When China's river dried up this year, there were 600-year-old artifacts that's popping up out the fucking ground. Like, it happens.
You know I still don't see how that proved the earth flat. Yeah. Finding something in it don't prove it's flat, man. I'm just saying.
Look at the maps from the different.
I mean, if we're gonna prove it's flat, I can understand if you had like some factual shit that proved it's flat, but people finding shit in it don't make it not round or oval shaped or whatever the hell it is. But I personally ain't seen it from space, so I don't know. I've seen pictures, but pictures could be, because like, what is global warming? What is it made of? The ozone layer. What is it made of? Is that where gravity changes and you start getting oxygen from gravity, or is that like a field or something? Like, how does that? Because I would think, just from, I don't know, I would think
3 oxygens, atoms. Ozone is a molecule made up of 3 oxygen atoms, often referred as O3. Ozone is formed when heat and sunlight causes chemical reactions between oxygens and nitrogen, NOx. I'm not into that type of math, so if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. and
I ain't got to look at maps from primitive people to see
volatile
that the earth ain't flat.
organic compounds, VOC.
These
So
people didn't even know it was people on the other side. I mean, think about this. Ancient civilizations didn't know the niggas on the other side existed. They thought where they was at was everything. Then they finally started exploring. They didn't know. Some stuff you have to be, you can't just look at everything and be like, okay, this shit came from back in the day, so it's right. It's verbatim. No, some of these people didn't have the experiences to know past what they could see in ancient civilizations. If we speak in ancient civilizations.
I didn't say the sinkhole in China with
Because by science, it was all one continent at one point, and it just broke apart.
But when I looked up what you was talking about, that's what came up though, Shelby, is a sinkhole.
So I'm saying, so if all of this was one continent at one point, and then it broke apart, what the hell was these niggas doing when it was separating? They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just migrated and found out, like, stuff like an earthquake on the other side of the world, and you don't have no knowledge of it, you won't know. Oklahoma don't know when California have earthquakes besides the news.
Didn't you ask what makes the ozone?
Yeah, but yeah, I was talking about that too. My bad.
Oh, my bad.
You good?
No, it was saying ozone is a molecule made up of 3 oxygen atoms, often referred as O3. Ozone is formed when heat and sunlight causes chemical reactions between the oxides and nitrogen NOx. I hope I'm saying that right. And volatile organic compounds VOC, which are known as hydrocarbons.
So that's where the molecules in the air change.
Sound like
so that would pretty much be our that would make our circle pretty much, because our circle would evolve around the oxygen, or whatever shape it would be.
What is that?
I think that we have. Hold on, excuse me. I think that we have gravity from what he just said. The separation of the chemicals in the air, which would be our ozone layer, is probably why it's that layer that keeps us to where we have gravity, to where we are on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because outside of it, it's ugly. You're gonna be floaty woaty. You know what I'm saying?
You be sitting on some 20s with some 12s bumping on it. Have you watched Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Hey man, I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love his work, man. And he makes it fun. He doesn't make science boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a real interactive presentation when it comes to science. And like, true enough, most of the shit, you're not going to understand what he's talking about. You're going to have to look some of that stuff up. But he makes it entertaining to where, like, can use context clues. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can, what he's talking about versus what he's saying about it, you can kind of guesstimate about what he's talking about if you into that type of shit. But yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson go hard.
That's true. That's true, Susie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Shelby. That shit can tell you about Jesus, and I'm probably not gonna believe it. I'm telling you. Like, because you man.
Good proof, man. Good proof.
Think
good proof.
Think about the intelligence of the people then and the intelligence of the people now. Think about all of the scientific accomplishments we've made to find out that some of those things was wrong and some of those theories was wrong. Like the Big Bang Theory is probably like the most popular theory from back in the day that was upheld till 2022. But now they're questioning that because they found out more information about how the solar system works. So it's hard. It's hard. Like when science is advancing every day at the type of rapid rate that it is, it's hard to go off primitive stuff because you can factually prove that stuff wrong. Like factually, not religiously, not metaphorically. Like this stuff is like really able to be proven due to science. And if you conspiracy theory, then you just conspiracy theory. That's your belief. It's some things are conspiracies, but what I'm saying is everything is not.
I was telling Ray said good night and blessed night to everybody.
Oh, for sure, man. I got you, man. I'm gonna tap into that site too, bro. Real talk.
They aren't real science. If they were active in their audience information, they was told.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't mess with Bill. Nah, he was a little weird. He was a little different, man.
Oh, he did do simple shit that I didn't know. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I was lightweight interested because I didn't understand what he was doing at first. I didn't really understand. It says Bill is cool. That's my dude. I gotta get something to drink. Take over real quick.
Shelby, all right. I mean, that's the best I can say. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Facts. We are definitely not the oldest planet out there. We're not even the oldest galaxy. Bill was odd. Bill gave me sex offender vibes.
I'm fucking dead. No, you can't say that. And that man, I ain't never heard that man being accused for that type of shit.
Shit, I ain't never heard of Bill Cosby getting accused either. I can say what I want to say.
Yeah, we have. That was actually out there in the news.
Yeah, it wasn't out there until
he did it. I'm not saying that he did it.
It wasn't out there until he tried to buy NBC.
Facts.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, wait. We agree on something. Can you put me back on the screen?
How about that? My bad, bro. You act like it's my fault you got off. You did that. That was all you. That was a Smurf move. I'm just saying, yeah, Bill Nye gave me some real creepy vibes. Yeah, man. Not my type of thing, man. Yeah, that's when you cut the TV off because ain't no cartoons on, and that's the only thing on the Cartoon Network. And then you go outside, go get into some shit you ain't got no business. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Bill Nye's on. Time to go cause destruction. Do you believe in the extraterrestrials? Graylin, I've already asked him that before. He do believe that there's other life. I think that was his. I don't think he said particularly aliens, but he does. I think he does believe there's probably other life. I don't believe it, honestly.
So we can agree that the universe is extremely huge. Right? So if you can't tell me what the hell is going on at the bottom of the ocean, how could you just completely exempt life from other planets?
I just don't believe there's I don't know, man. I don't believe it though. But I mean, I've heard the stories about, California and Arizona, they always popping up around there and a few other places. I'm just like, man.
Hey, that's a good question. God wasn't on Earth. So what is he? Wouldn't he be on another planet? He'd be a living thing on another planet, right? Or a living existence, or whatever you guys subscribe to.
God feedbacks is back again.
Yeah, Smurf, he went to go get something to drink and came back. Maybe it's his. Never mind. I ain't gonna do you like that. I know you tired. I ain't gonna do you like that. Damn, I still get to fuck you. I was gonna say it was the static electricity in your chin hair, but it's all good. Whatever. Just fuck me. Shit,
what's wrong with your chin hair, nigga? Why you covering yours?
My shit. Yeah, my shit.
Hell nah, boy.
Don't do that to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
You stupid.
Yeah, don't have me pop my collar on here on you, man. Get off me, man. You know what I'm saying? I done put the hat on.
Oh yeah, that's what you did in the
I ain't
video.
even
You was
showing the
like,
freshly. You know what I'm saying?
that's what you did in the video. You was like, yeah, y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. You feel me? That's my shit. You hear me?
God feedbacks his back again. Oh jeez.
So if God created everything, what is God? He would be an extraterrestrial, right?
Not if God created. God's not a he. Oh shit.
God would not be a he. God would be genderless. So yeah, y'all want to get into this? We can get into this.
I didn't bring it up.
I just don't want nobody mad. I don't want to lose no friends. But I didn't start this one.
External jokes.
What she say? A celestial encounter. Oh, she's silly. She's silly.
Bars.
Yeah.
Genderless. Oh, she playing.
So, Graylin, come back. Graylin.
What's up, Dr.
Graylin, come back. Where you go? Hey, yeah, listen, that's what we're gonna close out with is Dr. Umar. But yeah, we supposed to get on Graylin ass because Graylin playing. Come on, Graylin. This is your time to shine, baby.
And what he say? In all religions, they speak of being created.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
But don't different religions believe in different gods, Brandon?
Yeah, but they all believe that. Well, I don't know. Let me stop. I ain't gonna say that. So, yeah, I got to know. Graylin done went to sleep. Yeah, you better go to sleep. Start this mess with me. You know not to start this mess with me.
And Joe Rogan spoke on it was.
Joe Rogan did what? Oh.
God to me means multiple, not a singular.
There's nothing wrong with that. That is one thing that people believe in for sure. I can't say that I exactly subscribe to it, but I know that is a belief of people. Is that the God could mean multiple beings. But you know, I plead the fifth.
To each their own.
I plead the fifth. So Smurf, why he do you like that?
Who?
You the only one left.
What you talking about?
You don't believe in extraterrestrials, but you believe in God.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to talk about it. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not doing it. I'll say it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Let's talk about some weed. Let's talk about some weed.
Why?
Religions create rules, judgments. That's why spirituality is more true. No, just different names.
Yes, you're saying just different names. Yeah. Smurf, you come on, man. You running?
I ain't running from shit. I never wanted to talk about it. I never do. He.
So wouldn't a spirit be an extraterrestrial?
Authority in the Bible when referencing God. God is spirit. Teaching of Buddha, you wouldn't know if you met Buddha. Okay, Brandon.
Hey, how do that work with Buddha? I'm interested in that. All right, I'll look it up. Like I'm gonna have to look it. I can't look it up here. That's a video. I have to watch it. So a spirit wouldn't be an extraterrestrial?
Do you think it's extraterrestrial?
I mean, it ain't no human. An extraterrestrial is a being that's not human. It's of a different terrestrial.
He said I'm working, or I would get more into it. think of it as energies and different vibrations. God is everything, including us, because He can't say.
Listen, we ain't even got to go that far, Shelby. We not even got to go that far. I'm just you working, or you would get more into it. Don't be in here with the judge and gavel trying to take me to court, and you don't know your stuff. I'm just saying. You asked me about extraterrestrials.
Yes, you can because it's called an opinion. That's my opinion. I stand on that.
What's your opinion?
I'm not gonna do that because that was a good trick question. You almost got me with it too. No spirits or celestial beings, aka angels.
You know, your brother did this. Where John at?
Probably sleep. None of them.
That's a complicated situation, man. You can't
Oh,
not believe in things that ain't of human nature.
this
And
one.
you know, that's crazy. That's a contradiction. Super. That's like I hate jelly beans, but I eat them every day. That's what
Nah, that's not even close to a good way of even matching it. No celestial beings are angels and gods, spirits and souls. Okay.
Let me not. I don't even want to. I don't want to incite this because I could incite this. Because you running, you already done ran. It's yeah.
Who?
Pull up, Graylin. Graylin, quit
Oh,
doing your big brother like that. Yeah,
oh,
don't.
I don't care. I'm not.
I'm just saying.
Don't get mad because I'm speaking the truth. Opinions are not facts.
You're right. Opinions are not facts. Facts can be proven with data.
That's cool.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
Well, listen, man, since we done ruffle Smurf's feathers and we already at the 2 hour mark, we just go on and get into the Dr. Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson.
So, now,
Look.
what he say? You can, God is, but I put him on another level. There you go with the personal, what you do. You can't do that. That's not, if that's the case, I can say Smurf is Jesus. Like when you do that, you take away the validity of everything. You can't just you
Oh,
got
Dr.
to
Umar.
be
That
straight
guy.
up and down. You got to be straight up and down. I agree with your opinion, Shelby. I do. I do. I think tradition has led people to a place of emptiness because they don't necessarily know the facts about the traditions that they've subscribed to. I do believe that, and that's my opinion. Um, but it's very common that people deflect from speaking about the same religion that they're supposed to be influencing you to know is the way to go.
I don't influence nobody.
Yeah, but I'm just
You
saying the
can
whole
say
point of
whatever you want. Well, it's proven God isn't from the earth, so what's that prove?
yeah,
Is that
God couldn't be of the earth if he created the earth. That don't make no sense. And like, where was he at before he created earth? Because God's always the concept of God is God's always been here. He created everything. So where was he at before he was here? And if he was somewhere before he was here, wouldn't that represent that there's possibility of life somewhere else? Can't you?
truth? Huh.
Let's talk. Let's look into that right quick though. That's an interesting question though.
What?
So if God created Earth, where was he at before he created Earth?
Let me send him this. See if he'll jump in.
Have you ever thought about that? I ain't never thought about that. That just kind of hit me on everything. Where was he at before he created Earth?
So there we go. Conversation.
So just because you didn't see God create the Earth either. You didn't see God create Adam and Eve. You didn't see God take Adam's rib and create a female. You didn't see none of that. You believe that? But I'm just saying.
He probably sleep.
He was in the ether. What's the ether? I'm open to it. I don't know what that is.
Kaya world, he was in the ether.
I ain't gonna lie. If you didn't know nothing about Kool-Aid, I could take some water and make some Kool-Aid and tell you it's whatever I want you to think it is. Where y'all think Kool-Aid came from? You think they just started making Kool-Aid in the 70s?
This nigga retarded as
fuck. Y'all think they just came up with the idea of Kool-Aid? That's cool that you choose to believe it. That's cool that you choose to believe it. I'm just saying, like, all I was saying is, how could you not believe in extraterrestrials? But I was just asking, wouldn't God be an extraterrestrial? He would have to be. He's not human. No. Or is he human? Do you know if he's human?
See.
We not knocking that you believe nothing. We just speaking our opinions, and that's it. It's not saying that what you're doing is right or wrong. That's not what we do here. And if you're taking it like that, I apologize personally. We just discussing stuff that we know of, and we don't want it to become an argument. It's more just discussion. Just because you don't believe it don't mean you can't have a conversation about it. You can just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You agree on what you agree on, and you feel the way you feel, but you heard how I feel, and you just don't agree with it. But that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything, but we do want to be able to speak freely. You know what I'm saying? And like, I laugh and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, it's no disrespect. I'm high. We have it, so you know what I'm saying?
There you go, John. There you go. I wish we could send you the link and you pop up on the live.
Yeah, John, we was just asking if God would be considered an extraterrestrial.
That just sounds so funny when you say it. There may be other life, but who knows? I'm not saying that there's not. I just personally don't believe that.
So where was God at before he made the earth?
I just would feel like that. I feel like that would have been discovered already.
They can't discover what's at the bottom of the ocean.
Those are facts. Where God to completely close a thought on that.
Yeah.
No, not hardly. Huh?
So what would he?
I miss something.
Because ain't an extraterrestrial a being that's other than a human? It would be another life form, right? John, I wish you would have came in 20 minutes ago, because we done got into the end. We done got to the butt end of that conversation. Everybody ready to move on, but we can still kind of don't know why.
Extraterrestrial or from outside Earth or its atmosphere. What is the meaning of the word extraterrestrial? What is the meaning? It says Britannica dictionary definition of extraterrestrial are common from existing outside the planet Earth. I can see where you're trying to go with that, but I can't. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Scientists don't know why men grow old and die. Trying to say our bodies were they operate in postal containers that was for forever. They don't know why.
Hey
So
man, Shelby, boy. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, we might not even get to Umar Johnson.
scientists don't know
But what
how.
does that have to do? But what does that have to do if God to understand if God is like a spirit? You said God is a spirit, so he wouldn't be a human, so that would make him an extraterrestrial, right? That's what I'm.
We'll move on. You good? Where you at? I'm good. I'm experiencing seeing things that man's knowledge cannot even compare. Believers are
Yeah,
non-believers.
but we not discrediting none of that, John. We just asked a question and don't nobody answer it. We just ain't got no answer
Are
for it.
called extraterrestrials in the Bible. It says angels are called extraterrestrials in the Bible, but you don't believe that.
Smurf said he don't believe in extraterrestrials. That's why we was asking. It's not me. I said I believe in extraterrestrials.
Because when you hear that word now, it's always associated with an alien, and like I just
But any life
I've heard
other
about
than human is alien life.
because I heard about,
Alien don't always mean a little green man with big eyes.
but that's how the world paints that picture. That's
I
how
don't
that's
see that.
presented.
Yeah, I don't see that.
When you look at when you're in today's time and hear the word extraterrestrial, bro, you're not thinking about angels and shit like that. You're thinking about what everybody else thinks about when they hear that word because that's what's been pushed. You
So,
feel me?
John, what we was asking is God a extraterrestrial? So God is an no, you got to be answering the wrong question. The
I don't
question we was
understand that.
asking is if God would be considered an extraterrestrial.
What question? Spirits. It's okay. Am I okay? Let me see. I might be lost.
So God's not an extraterrestrial.
Hold on. What you mean, metals are?
Yeah, but I thought the meaning of an extraterrestrial was something other than a human, a life
Look,
form other than a
I'm gonna
human.
read it again because it only gives a short definition of it. It
By
says
definition, the answer is yes. That was the question.
coming from or existing outside the planet Earth.
So
I don't believe in aliens, but demons.
wouldn't a demon be an alien too?
You
It's
extra.
not a human,
Not in the concept of what people in the
right?
movies in the world. That's what I was saying. That's when I hear the word extraterrestrial, I'm not thinking about what we're talking about. I'm thinking about how the world looks at it. The world looks at it as
It's not
these
the world because everybody don't look at it like that. You got at least 5 people in this chat that don't look at it like that. So you can't say the world looks at it. We all look at things different. That's why we're conversing and trying to understand. You feel what I'm
so
saying?
before this conversation, when you hear the word extraterrestrial, what pops up in your mind? It's not
Something
what
other than human life. Life other than human life. That's what it means to me. That's without me looking up the definition. If I looked up the definition right now, you want me to look up the definition?
Sure. I mean, I just said it like 60 times.
I mean, you could have looked it up too, nigga. Your
I
fingers
just
ain't broke.
did. I've been reading it like 4 or 5 times already.
But you didn't tell nobody you was reading it.
Bro, I was okay.
So Smurf's finna read the
It says,
definition of extraterrestrial, bro. Just speak your mind. Don't
bro,
get so agitated.
I'm not. I'm just saying I've been saying it. It's just and
But
it's a short
nobody knew you was saying it, bro.
it's a short
Nobody.
definition. It says coming from existing outside. It says coming from or existing outside the planet Earth. I've been saying it for the last 4 or 5 times. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't hear you say how many you want me to scroll it across the screen and let you know I didn't hear you?
Yeah.
Ugly mother.
He can't be white. He's from Egypt. No. What are the other worlds? Are there other worlds with other life? Yes. Okay. I mean,
Hold on. Let me see. I got lost.
whoa,
All
you're
right.
going fast. Whoa.
No, it's all good. We just got to keep up.
Technically, demons live on Earth. Technically, demons live on Earth. Do we need a timeout? Are we also including other dimensions? I hear you. Your concept ain't what you saying.
I believe in that too, John. I believe it's life in other places. Now I haven't seen life in other places, but I believe it's life in other places.
Experience. I always experience some stuff too, man. Because that's you being programmed.
But that is a thing that the angels was called extraterrestrials in the Bible, if that's what you subscribe to. According to TV.
That's what I'm saying. That's what people look at.
Boss lady, we just going off definition. I'm just going off definition. I'm not going off TV. I'm going off.
What you're saying is right because that's a fact. I'm saying when that word is said, bro, nobody is okay. Until this chat, I've never seen or heard anybody type or think that something different when they hear extraterrestrial. That's all I'm saying. When I hear it, and as when the world hears it, they're talking about the aliens you see in movies and the shit them videos you be seeing on YouTube and people recording so-called UFOs and shit.
That's not what real people that do research look at, though. That's not what we looking at. Like we look all across the board. You just gotta expand your mind to think about something other than a little green man with big eyes. Like you gotta expand your own mind, bro. You can't generalize something just because that's the way you feel and the way the people you surrounded by feel.
No, I think you're missing the point of what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Maybe I am. What are you saying?
I'm just saying when people hear the word, when I walk around or ever hear that word, nobody connects it to whatever we talking about, right? Nobody connects it to that. I don't know one person that does that because it's always known like
it's Shelby 5 people in the chat that when they hear extraterrestrial, they don't think of a green man with big eyes.
Okay, I said until this chat, bro. I'm gonna go back to what.
So I'm just saying that's proof that people do exist that think other than the way that you're saying. You're making it seem like if you split the world up in half people think like that and half people don't. No, we don't have those type of numbers. But from the statistics in this chat, 11 people being in this chat, there's at least 5 people in here that don't think of a little green man with big eyes when they hear extraterrestrial.
I said until this chat. So you're right about that, but I've never heard that till this chat. So it's different for me. I hear your concept. It ain't what you saying. I just don't agree with everything. God and what I've come to know the truth.
Okay, that's an interesting thing, John. John, I want to ask you a question. And if you can, and this ain't being funny, this ain't being disrespectful, this is being subjective. So people talk a lot about knowing God and communicating with God, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm gonna ask the question, and it might sound like I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. Where was God at before he created Earth? I just thought about it in this chat, but that was my other question after the extraterrestrial thing. Smurf said he don't believe in extraterrestrials. Graylin asked, do we believe in extraterrestrials? I said I do. And that's how the conversation got started on the essence of God. It wasn't really a religious conversation, but we can get into that. But if we're going to get into that, I would rather it be factual information and stuff that we can account for and not just be a faith thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know people say they had experiences. That's not what I'm talking about. A lot of times experiences phenomenon can be explained most of the time. But I don't, that wasn't where we was going. That really wasn't, it wasn't to discredit God or nothing like that. I was just saying, how can you believe in God and not believe in extraterrestrials? Because that's a contradicting statement. That's all I was saying. But I would really like to know what people thought God was doing before the earth was created. Because from the book, we can see that he created the earth. Where was he at before then? That's all. That's an interesting question, bro. She said Star Trek.
Man. That's true, Galen. But I think what I'm talking about is understood. I don't really want to Because I think what I'm trying to say was understood. I wasn't trying to go. It's not that deep with me. It's just I'm just saying like when you
But it
hear that
should be
word,
though. But it should be though. If
I
you,
get that so far as being
yeah.
open minded. I'm just saying if you just walking around and you hear that word, I mean, if that's the first thing. It's whatever the first thing that comes to your mind. You feel me? But usually when that word is heard, it's usually heard in a movie or you hear people saying, and it's connecting it. Real. I mean, however you want to do that, man.
So when people tell you that Jose was an illegal alien, you automatically think he got green eyes and green face skin
No,
and big
because I think you
eyes.
know what I'm talking about.
No. Don't do that to me because you the one saying it. Let's be
Bro,
clear. You're saying, listen.
you've never heard
Listen, when you said you hear alien or extraterrestrial, you think of a little green person with big eyes.
A lot of people do.
What I asked you
Right.
was when you heard that Jose got deported because he was an illegal alien, in reference to what Graylin just said, do you still think about green people with big eyes?
I believe it. I believe what you're saying in that sense, but that's not the sense we're talking about. That's what I'm saying. I think.
But an alien's an alien, period.
All right.
You can't make your own kind of alien and be like, this is the only alien I know. If the definition says that somebody from another territory is an alien to that territory. An alien meaning an unknown and not like of the people in that territory.
Do I need to go back to the definition?
You probably do. But yeah, you can't. That's where conversations get messed up at. When people make their own description or make their own definition of stuff, and then you have a conversation with them that's straight across the board, and they can't even they're not looking at the level of it that you're looking at it at. That's how conversations can get misconstrued. That's how information can be misled. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I asked the questions I asked based on the stuff that y'all said, because those were the questions I had. Right. Because somebody else might be looking at it a completely different way.
Which now I see in this conversation as of right now. I've never heard or seen that. So that's good that other people got other opinions, but there is no way when you go talk to people, the first thing they're not thinking is because that's something, that's a narrative that's been pushed, even though if you go do your research, like you say, and do other things or you believe that there's other life, like of course other people got different beliefs. I'm just saying when you hear that type of word, because it's not used in that manner of what we're saying in this conversation, it's not used in that manner so far as the world go. That's all I was saying. It says if you read properly, he didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect to nobody, but even when I was in the 7th grade, like I didn't, when you start having like real science class and stuff, and like you pay attention and stuff like that, like you'll get a different understanding of some of this stuff. I was a nerd too, though. I was a nerd. I ain't gonna cap.
Says to replenish that person.
You right. There is no life without God. So God was here before Earth was. Where was he at before he was here? Or before he created Earth? Where was he at? And do you think that God is only here? Do you think God is everywhere? You think he's like in all the galaxies and all the universes and all that old type of stuff? You think he's everywhere? I know in the book you subscribe to, it says that he created Earth and then he made light and all that good stuff. But what I'm saying is, before all that, what do you think God was doing?
That's a good question. It says in pure, positive, high vibration. Huh?
To somebody, you are an alien, yeah. To a different territory, you will be an alien. So,
the land of Israel.
Yeah, by the definition, for sure.
God sent simple existence. Simple existence. No argument.
Oh God, there goes Shelby with the seances.
Yourself, you engage in a personal encounter with God.
Yeah, I don't think we disputing that, Graylin. I don't think we disputing that.
See, I missed something again. What I missed? I thought I read everything.
Yeah, I don't think nobody said God was a religion. We ain't even went there. What you talking about, John?
Y'all losing me.
I don't think we went there. I don't think anybody said anything about God being a religion. Unless I missed something. I may have missed something in the chat. I'm scrolling now.
We have different perceptions and understandings of that statement. Let's move on into the topic.
Kia, you keep saying he is from ether or he is ether. What are you saying? What are you saying? Can you explain that for me, please?
Oh my gosh, this girl. Bro, who's this? What about this? Nah, never mind. I'll wait till you get to that.
So, John, in reference to what you're saying, which you definitely want to talk about this, and that's okay. We can talk about it. Smurf don't like talking about it. We can talk about it.
It's fine.
Um,
I'm gonna let y'all do that.
Okay, what I'm asking you is where was God before he created the heavens and earth? And if we can prove that it's a whole it's like a whole universe of multiple galaxies and multiple planets, where was God at before he decided to deal with earth? That's all I was asking. He'd say he created the heavens and earth, correct? So where was he before he created the heavens and earth? That was pretty much where I was going. Let's see. Dang, it's a lot of chat. What's up, K-Saw? I see you in
That's
the
what I'm
building.
saying, bro. Yeah, see,
Well, y'all killing me. Hold on. I got you. Let me.
Okay, so I seen K Saw, so I read everything K Saw down. It says the land of Israel.
To replace the earth, so the whole
Simply
concept of the
exists.
earth, the
That's
heavenly
all we know.
cosmos, stars was created for the existence of mankind and other beings and other planets. God lives outside of time. God. Okay. Where's that? What is that? Where'd you get that from? That God lives outside of time? Is this all Bible quotes? Because you know it was a time in the world before the Bible. The Bible didn't begin time, and like
Peace out, Susan.
the world existed far before the Bible was existed. So what about all the stuff before all that? Right? We can date stone tablets, right?
I ain't gonna lie, Shelby. I don't think nobody really subscribed to God being a girl. I'm sorry. I just don't subscribe to that. I mean, I don't want to get into it. I'm just saying you feel like we ignoring you, but we really not. Like, I don't think the majority of people here agree with that. Just being honest.
God came from ether.
Somebody else said.
Where'd that come from? Where y'all find that at?
Ether. Y'all crazy as hell.
I don't think she's saying God is a woman. I think she's saying God is a mixture of man and woman. It's divine energy. I don't think she's saying God is a woman. You got to read that a little closer.
Says used before the first two. Either I'll accompany you to your room or I will use to indicate similarity or link to statement just made. You don't like him, you do. That's not really. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look up something different because that's not really.
I honestly think like if you could, and this is no disrespect, this is genuine. If you could ask for that answer for us, I would appreciate it. Like real talk, ask for that answer for us.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I believe in God, but I think the way I believe in God is different than the way you believe in God. Like I got a few ways that I look at that situation. So my way of going about it may be different than yours. So if you could, can you ask for that question and ask for those answers?
My bad, Shelby. Stop cussing and shit. Damn. Ain't nobody on your head. That's just what I got from it because you kept saying he wasn't a he. You never said. I must have read it wrong, but stop cussing.
Yeah, you definitely read that wrong. Yeah, because she said it multiple times too.
Just because y'all person. Okay, let me go. So I make sure I don't miss nothing. Y'all commenting it up. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, for sure, Susie, for sure. Make sure you tap back in on the next one. We Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. It's always lit. It's always lit. It's a little more lit tonight because they want to go to
The positive high
to
vibration.
the divine. We in there though. Yeah. God existed far before the Bible was written. Um, um,
I can't find the comment. Damn
Hush, Shelby. I've been said that. I've been knew that you said that.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. That's a concept, K-Saw. I see you. That's a concept. It's definitely a concept.
Hold on, how'd you spell that? Because I just looked it up. Let's check that out.
So let's talk about the Bible. So what do we know about the Bible? Let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't read the Bible in a long time.
Hey, for sure, man. I appreciate you tapping in, Graylin. For real, for real.
Peace out, bro. Appreciate you. In the beginning, there was.
That is what it says, Shelby. You are exactly right. Hey, listen. We're not gonna be mean in here. We're not gonna be mean in here.
Here's us. God is all. God is all. God is true.
Yeah, you do keep some witch doctor stuff going on, Shelby. We gonna let you make it.
We need a face-to-face offline. Oh boy.
Why? This is where we are. This is an open forum. This is an open forum, and we are all having conversation.
Yeah, we do allow people to speak their mama here, mama.
Yeah, this is really where we speak our mind at, and it's no judgment. It's no judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's
a lot of people. It's like if you watch some of the other episodes, people just want answers or they want to just get stuff off their chest. So whatever
and,
you
and
believe,
it's
me and 8 don't agree all the time on a lot of stuff. We don't agree on a lot of stuff, but we either reach a common ground or we let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
you know,
Yes.
for sure. I ain't gonna lie, boss lady. It be so much stuff going on. Like just preparing for these live streams is a task. You know what I'm saying? So it be so much going on. Like I don't see people that I should see on a regular basis as much as I would like to. So it's just such a busy time, but we could definitely set something up. You know what I'm saying? Where we had that conversation, but.
I'm just glad, by the way. I want to say this, by the way. I'm glad that you're willing to sit down and have that conversation. I'm glad you're willing to sit down and do that. I think that's dope.
I'm just saying you got to understand, like that's it. Like when you say stuff like that, it says something about the way you look at life. Life is the most interesting thing that you can discuss. History is the most interesting thing that you can look into. Because a lot of the stuff that you learn from the past teaches you about how to deal with things in the future. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that people like to look over things just to jump to the now, that's the reason why we normally be put in situations. You know what I'm saying? I had a time where I read the Bible a lot. But so the Bible is a collection of accounts from different individuals, right?
They do have stories.
That's why you got the book of this, the book of that.
Yes, history repeats itself.
I didn't grow up in church either, Venus. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's not for everybody. Everybody. If this damn cat, you better sit your ass down. This cat.
I definitely did, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. I got a little. It's not that I don't believe or I don't pray. I just don't. I haven't read the Bible in a long time. That's why it's. And I know you tell me I need to read like so far as especially when we touching on stuff like this. But it's like if I just don't want to read it, and I don't know why. And it's not that I don't believe, and me not reading it is what caused, like when me and you talk about it off camera and we get how we get with it. That's why I kind of
So
be
do
like,
you understand that what you say that you subscribe to, part of that is reading the Bible. Part
what?
of that is fellowship. Part of that is
What you talking
praying.
about? What you talking about? I'm sorry.
Being a Christian.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
If
see what
you
you're
are a
saying.
Christian, that's just like so people are joining organizations. Like you got people joining the Bloods and the Crips, and they follow Blood and Crip protocol to a T. Well, most of them. But you have people who subscribe to religions and don't live by the religions. And nobody's perfect, but you don't make any efforts. Not you personally, but I'm saying
Right.
there's people that don't make any efforts to follow the laws of the religion or the laws of what they're subscribing to, and they'll really get mad at you about talking about it just because they don't know. That is a lack of accountability for that person. That's
That's true, and that's why I don't really follow. I kind of just live my own life. I'm not gonna lie, but not saying I don't believe or don't pray. Nothing. I just live my own life, and I'm gonna just be honest. So
and that's okay. That's
eventually
okay.
eventually if it gets to that point when it needs to be at that point, or if it's out there where okay, now it's time for you to make this move. Then if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. But as of right now, like I got a lot going on, bro. I
But
mean,
I'm saying in that religion, like you don't have a choice, because if you don't do what you're supposed to do, then you're not accepted into heaven by that religion. Even though everything is forgivable, you have to go through the process of being forgiven. Like it's touchy. It's touchy, and it's very complicated. And
it
day
is
to day
complicated
living.
because I feel like even if I read it, I would, with us talking about it, man. I'm not into religion. I'm religious.
Okay, respect it. Respect it.
Non-denominational. That's yeah. Face to face.
So John, so you're not a Christian at all? Question. That's the question.
Face to face is agreed because humans need connection and understanding. It's not actually connection.
No, Chevy, you need connection. You and Venus need to have a. Okay, you're not a Christian. Understood. Understood. Understood.
Believer, I think, has put it's more relationship with God, not religion.
And I can respect that. I can completely respect that. I'm because I mean, and even if I wasn't, that's kind of how I am.
The Bible talks about Jesus from the beginning to the end. Jesus has been. Jesus.
Um. So I'm first to give you some jewels about Jesus in the Bible. Okay, there is proof and through DNA that Jesus existed. He was a person. The only information you have about Jesus in the Bible is from when he was born to when he was about 11 or 12 and when he was 30 to 33 or 32, whichever age he died at. The majority of the life of Jesus is not in the Bible. Now, is it in books and documented? Yes. They do have books that didn't make it to the Bible who tell different stories of Jesus. So if we're gonna go off old books, then we need to check all of the old books. We can't just go off the ones that say, "Oh yeah, this is the good stuff." You got to understand the whole life of Jesus, because the Bible don't give you the whole life of Jesus, and that's a fact.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe none of it. That's not what I'm saying. I believe it's real. I'm just saying I haven't read that in a long time to sit and go back and forth with somebody on this and that. I don't because I haven't read it in a long time, and if that's just my fault.
Okay. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. But I'm just saying, but I believe Jesus existed, of course. But the rest of the story, it's shaky for me. It's shaky for
Yeah, I've
me, and
heard a lot of people's
there's no proof
differences,
for
and I've
that.
heard a lot of people's differences on it, like on what they believe and don't believe. I've
No,
heard some people say they don't believe in none of that. Like they believe
so
that
so John,
mythology.
the book that we call the Bible today was not given to us for us to believe. The books that we read, which is what we call the Bible today, were compiled for political gain. This is the merger of of paganism and Christianity. That's the reason why Christianity is one of the only holidays that don't have Christian holidays. They're all a derivation, how you say it, derivation, or they're all a type of pagan holiday formed into a Christian tradition.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
there's no name me one Christian holiday.
I agree in part.
No, it's called the Council of Nicaea. When Constantine was in power, they had a meeting and voted which books that went in the Bible. It wasn't a divine thing at all. These are facts. This is historical facts. You can look that up. Now, the way you think or the way you feel or that type of stuff might
What you say
stop you
was
from
what you say was the name?
the Council of Nicaea, Nicea, Constantine. They voted on the books of the Bible. The Bible, the compilation of the Bible was not divine at all.
Okay, it says what was the main purpose of the Council of Nicaea? What
Why
three
we had
main
we ain't gotta have no conflict. OG, I don't want no smoke. This is just facts. This is facts.
What was the main purpose of Council of Nicaea? I'm about to read that. It says the Council of
Look
Nicaea
it
was
up,
the first
John.
council. It says the Council of Nicaea was the first council in history of the Christian church that was intended to address the entire body of believers. It was conveyed by the Emperor Constantine to resolve the controversy of Arianism. Am I saying that right? Arianism and doctrine that held the Christ was not divine but was a created being.
So how do you have conflict with what I'm saying if you done did the research and you don't have to look it up? I'm not trying to. If this is getting offensive, I don't want no smoke. I don't want to. I don't want to offend nobody. But those are facts, though.
I've read and studied that stuff.
Like there's books. There's
I'm just trying
books.
to see what they talking about. I don't even know. I didn't even really know a lot about that. I just read a little something just a minute ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, like that's the truth. You can look that up. These are facts. They voted the books in the Bible, and the ones that they didn't put in the Bible, they still have in the Vatican. Facts. And then they even found more books, just like they just found a book from way back then. They just found a book, and this book completely talks about Jesus in a different light. So I guess you think Jesus died a virgin too. Do you think Jesus died a virgin? He wasn't married. Do you think he died a virgin?
Are you talking to me?
You or whoever else?
I don't know that. I think so.
Yeah, I agree with that, Alicia. I agree with that. But that was under the rule of Constantine. What Constantine felt the narrative he wanted to drive was that wasn't divine at all.
Truth is true.
It's more books than the book of Noah and the book of Enoch. Those are the ones that's in the Torah, or the Quran, should I say? But this book that I'm talking about, that it was found like some years ago, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
I don't understand that. It says no, I disagree with you totally. They came to them, they met, and Constantine was a more Catholic Church. Oh.
But that's where your Bible came from. That meeting, and that voting from the council is how they decided what books went in the Bible.
Stupid.
That's the truth.
No,
Did you read this, Murph?
What?
Did you read about the Council of Nicaea and how the books got into the Bible?
No, I just read something short on the Nicaea. Hold on. Okay, you said. Okay, there you go.
The Bible came from stone tablets in a language that can't even be directly translated into English.
Okay, that's a short version.
A lot of this stuff was written on like rocks and stuff like that. Like this stuff it wasn't the same type of script that we think about now. We didn't get this stuff off. This shit came off walls and shit.
See, but it's not saying.
It's really not about the compilation of the books. Scholars know that not every book found was facts. So who decides that? If all the books are divine, how does a man decide what books are facts and what books are not? Like we're not children. Like that, just like with our government today. They decide what's real and what's not. Like we deal with it. Like that don't even make that ain't coming through to me right.
Okay, so it gives me a short definition. What was the main purpose of the Council of Nicaea? When I looked it up.
Oh yeah, Dead Sea Scrolls too. Yep, facts. That's the truth. That's the truth.
What?
I left those out. That's real.
What I mean? No,
So okay, well, Alicia, you just said something very important. You said because they wanted to control the people's minds. So wouldn't that be the same thing as creating a narrative to make sure that certain books made it and certain books didn't, to drive a narrative to control people's minds? That's pretty much what they did. You're absolutely right. It was a political move. It was not a divine move at all. I can agree with that.
History.
Yeah, history. We definitely need to tap back into some history. Cause yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, and the New Testament's a joke. Like that's crazy.
So Nicaea was the
like that's crazy. Like Saul had his own narrative. He even made it to where he was like advocating slavery in the New Testament. All through the New Testament, the Old Testament is not advocating for slavery like the New Testament is at all.
Okay, it's a encyclopedia. But it's still not saying it.
I believe that. I feel the same way. That you can't just wake up in the morning and be like, okay, well, I run stuff and I feel God told me this. You can't just do that. Like it don't work like that. And that's what he did. And it's been going on forever.
Bro, this is not saying nothing about them creating. This is.
Okay. He was telling people how to live from the perspective that they were living in, but at the same time, what makes Saul's book more divine than the books that were left out of the Bible to begin with? Explain that. That's what I'm saying. The Bible, it really wasn't a book of instructions. It's a book of stories.
It's not saying that they created the Bible.
Some of those stories are hey, type in who decided what books go in the Bible, Smurf.
All right.
Yeah, he was totally advocating for slavery.
Who?
Saul. He wrote the majority of the New Testament, if not all of it. Paul gained a personal relationship with God when he said that he had a sign riding on a horse going to persecute some more Christians. That's when Paul say he got his sign and then changed his name to Saul. Exactly. So if I run around murdering everybody in the town and then I see the light one morning, like I'm automatically certified to say that God told me to do something and I've been doing the complete opposite of God's work. It's complicated.
Okay, let me look
It's
up
complicated.
something in that question. I need to do the question. Council decided. What council decided the books of the Bible? Boom.
Oh, no, hell no, not. But you got to think though, the slavery that we went through in America was completely different than all the other slaveries anyway. There is no other slavery like the slavery that happened in America. It's all different. It's different than all the other kinds of slavery.
Okay, it brought up saying which council decided the books of the New Testament. It says the first council accepted the person Canaan of the New Testament may have been Sinai of Hippo Regius in North America. 393, a brief summary of the Acts was read and accepted by the councils of Sargaj. Is that how you say it?
What part is my perspective of how I see the Bible? What explain that, John?
Go back to what y'all saying. The
Who?
Bible doesn't
Okay,
actually
so
advocate-
all right. It's a proof. Like the way they tell the story, it was him and some other people going. What did the other people see the light too? Why they books didn't make it into the Bible? If they seen the same light that he seen when they was riding them horses going to go persecute some more Christians, why everybody didn't see the light? Why he the only one seeing the light?
You don't believe personal account change his character, change his ways. The way you're doing was fine.
I honestly believe that the man went insane. My personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. This is not proven. I think the man went insane. So let's think about how many Christians this man murdered and for how long he murdered Christians. And like, you got to think, you got all these changes going on. Religion has changed. Paganism and Christianity is being merged into a hybrid religion and all this stuff. I think the man went crazy, personally. And he went crazy and ran off and did what he did. And in the midst of him doing what he did, you know, he left some writings and then they made him divine because he changed his life. I don't know, but there is no I could say that I seen the light one day and then turn around and change my act and then turn around and write a book. I bet you they're not going to put it in the Bible. I bet you they're not.
Yes, it is.
You know what? If you want to go insane like that, John, then you know what I'm saying, God bless you. You know, you got to, you know, life is about decisions and, you know, depending on the ones you make, the consequences are yours. I can't have a judgment on, you know, whether you feel like going and you want to go insane like he did. You don't know where he ended up. You know, we could talk about heaven and hell all the time, but you ain't got no confirmation that nobody that did good on the planet went to heaven. You don't have no confirmation that anybody good on earth went to hell, and they didn't either. They couldn't prove that people went to heaven and hell. Like think about all the other stuff that they thought about, all the other stuff that they thought about before Christianity, about people going to the afterlife, or if there was an afterlife. You got religions that believe all kind of different stuff. So I mean, So you mean to tell me, the Vikings murdered people to go to Valhalla, but that's what they believe. That would be the equivalent to your heaven. So how could they do the complete opposite stuff to make it to the same place as Christians?
That's how I feel, mama. Can't really explain it, but that's just I've experienced some things. So it's just, huh?
I don't know, man. I agree to disagree.
Yeah, me
I
too.
agree to disagree.
Experience some.
You're right. Nothing. Your personal experience is always your personal experience.
Yeah, I think a personal experience is different because I
But
can't
can I say
stand
something
it.
about personal experiences? You don't know how you people can't explain stuff and they automatically say God did it. That goes 100% against free will. There will be no point of giving you free will but knowing everything that you're going to do and knowing everything that you're not going to do. That goes against free will that God gives you in the Bible, right? God gives you free will in the Bible.
What are you explaining? It says no.
Go ahead, Marshall. What's your question, boss lady? You would have to ask a Christian that question because I don't know.
I believe that, John. Why? What? Yes, you do. See, some stuff I remember, some stuff I just don't. It's just not from reading it. I ain't gonna lie. He says, well, I can't answer the question because I'm not.
What, Marsha? Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you'd have to ask a Christian that question, Shelby. You would definitely have to ask a Christian that question. Respectfully to Christians. I don't know, man. My only problem when you talk to people that subscribe to religions is when you ask them questions, man, it all comes down to faith. They ain't got no answers. And like, there's ways of proving things. Like, they just don't ever have no answers. So
I definitely believe we was made by God.
I don't necessarily think that we just came to exist from nothing. I think that we can look at the biological makeup, the things that humans are made of, that science, you know what I'm saying, finds out all the time. And you can, like, they've watched the progression of birth and all kind of stuff. Like, it's ways for things to evolve. And humans have been around for a long time, and we weren't always humans like we are today. Science proves that also. Like, we actually developed into what we are today. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of complicated. You can look at it like evolution, or you can look at it like a snap of the finger, like Thanos, or you can look at it however you want to look at it. But the fact is we didn't appear from nothing. Something happened. Whether it was an explosion, and then it's just kind of funny that we have an ozone layer that holds oxygen in for us to be able to survive.
I definitely think God created everything.
Yeah.
It says we have to agree to disagree. Then we have to set aside some time to have a personal sit down, and we can go even further and so we can get some of
But why
your.
does the sit down have to be so personal? Why can't it be here? Like we can discuss here. Like
I wish we
the
can get. I wish we can pull him up on the live.
the only thing about having personal conversations is for one, a lot of people won't agree with facts. Like I could have everything in front of you, and they're like, because I've been through this. Like I've had these conversations with pastors and other people, other scholar people, and even pastors that were pastors and decided against it because they found out that the doctrines was bad. You know what I'm saying? Just that's their experience. You know what I'm saying? But when you have these conversations, it's hard for people to be subjective because they start speak. So faith is the belief in something that you cannot see, touch, taste, smell, or prove. That's what faith is. It's a concept, and it's or a theory, however you look at it. And I don't base my reality off theories. That's just where I've come to in my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Raymond said, "What do you believe?"
I believe in God. I believe in a creator. It just may not be the same creator that other people believe in. Like I said, you got the possibility of just looking at evolution. And it's funny that, science has a theory about evolution where like all life came from the water. You know what I'm saying? And it's just odd that we can go see Jupiter, but we still can't examine the water. And then when you think about when a baby is born, what does a baby sit in for 9 months? Water.
What? I'm lost on what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. When a woman has a baby, her water breaks. That's how you know the baby's ready to come out. The baby lives and breathes. The child has to learn how to breathe oxygen when they come out the womb.
Scientists.
So if a woman gave birth to you in the lake, and you stayed in the lake, you could survive in the lake.
Scientists are still trying to figure out what God did and how He did it.
John, you always disagree with me. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. I can't. It's hard to have a one-on-one conversation when faith is your proof.
It's only so much.
I never said we came from monkeys. I never said we came from monkeys. I just said evolution. I just said we weren't always Homo erectus. We weren't. Like they got the fossils and skeletons of these people and all kind of stuff. Like it's a proof. Like our facial structures was different, our body structures were different, all kind of stuff. Like if Adam and Eve would have looked like Harry and the Hendersons. No disrespect. I'm just saying. I definitely don't think we came from monkeys.
He said quite a bit of what you say. I do agree with.
I know. I want to see y'all too. I just really got to get this schedule thing together. No bull. I got you though, moms. I got you. Stardust. Where your reality was created by what you don't believe in. I just don't believe in the religious text. I believe in God. I just don't. That religious stuff, it gets spooky. The religious stuff gets spooky for me.
What already exists. That, you know what? I believe that, Graham. I think that's for real. Especially if yeah. It says I don't. Things that make you go home.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, John. We've been talking about this for a long, but shit, at least an hour. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Everything, every response that you're giving me is spooky. For me, it's spooky stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why Little Red Riding Hood ain't in the Bible? That's a story of basic instructions too. Why we can't put that in the brand New Testament since we got a New Testament? Like the Old Testament wasn't good enough. Hey, for sure, I love y'all too. For real, for real.
Oh,
She's stupid. She said that's mermaids. Hey, things that make you go, huh? Science explains or tries to explain what already exists. These are facts. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna find out. You got to go find stuff and do research on the stuff you find, and then you got to apply it to modern day. Of course, that's what they're supposed to do. That's science, bro. I didn't say what you talking about, Chevy.
Basically, the Old Testament is the New Testament.
Yeah, people do make it spooky. John making it spooky for me.
Old Testament.
Oh, John making it spooky for me. The information that you're talking about was formed by different denominations, not the faith of Christ. How you know that? Prove that, John. Prove that. Prove that, and don't say nothing spooky. Show me some proof that the denominations made that not the faith of Christ. Christ wasn't even a Christian. That's like an easy kick in the shabankings. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ wasn't even a Christian. So that tells you that the cult was created to freaking drive a narrative. The whole Christian faith was created to drive a narrative, man. It's no different than Abraham Lincoln liberating the slaves. He didn't liberate the slaves because he wanted niggas free. He liberated the slaves so he could win the war. And then he didn't give them freedom. He gave them liberty. He gave them liberty under his rule. It's the same thing. I guess you don't agree with that either, right? You agree with that?
What?
The women that Brandon, they got thrown off the ship.
No.
You going too far, Shelby. No, it's not. The Old Testament don't even have the same message as the New Testament. Come on, John, don't do that.
No, the word Christian was.
You know better than that.
Drive a different faith, believers, Christians, and it was worldly people who called them Christians. Christ was Christ. They were called Christians to mock them for believing in Christ. Oh yes, it does. That's why we need to have a sit down.
Nah, that ain't what that means, John. That's what you think it means. That means that I understand, and it's just hard to tell me that Humpty Dumpty is the person you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. To me, those are tales. The basic instructions on leaving Earth. Yeah, that's I can agree with the acronym, but I'm gonna be honest. That ain't even what the hell did them books. Nobody thought about the word Bible or basic instructions before leaving Earth. Before all them books was compiled into a Bible. And then you got to think about it. King David got his own version, and that's really the one that everybody be following. Or King James. Nah, the word Christian was put together, was compiled to get these people already follow Christ. So if they merge their religious beliefs and then merge what these people believe and make a hybrid religion called Christianity, then they would get the people to support them. They would get the people behind them instead of having to fight the people about their religious beliefs.
Hebrew and Hebrew narratives, different narratives.
Man, John, you getting spooky again. I got that spooky spook.
Is my comments up here?
So what you said is I'm speaking from a place I can prove, and you speaking from a place that you can't, which means I have no reason to alter my thinking because you just told me that everything that you're speaking of is based on something you can't explain.
Why were you funny?
Man, John, do you know this is how crazy it is between the Hebrew language, the Greek language, and the English language, right? Like, them languages don't even have all the same letters. The alphabets are different. Some of them words that you read in the English Bible, they can't even be pronounced in these other languages. So you mean to tell me they took all them tablets, all them books, and they translated them into one language that translated into another language? You don't even know if you read an authentic Bible text when you read Bibles. You don't, unless you read the original versions. And I don't think nobody in here reading Hebrew. Anybody in here can read Hebrew? I'm just saying. Anybody in here reading Hebrew? Because I can't read Hebrew. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably not ever going to try to read Hebrew either. But if somebody can read Hebrew, you know, how you explain that, John? How do you explain that?
You ugly as hell.
I'm just saying there ain't no J's, and one of them freaking languages, it ain't even no J's. They don't have J's or S's. How you gonna say Jesus with no J and S?
They say they got books to help you read Hebrew. They have definitions. They have books.
These are the same translations that translated the Bible from one language to another to another. If the Bible was authentic, why it still ain't in its original text? Why we just didn't learn to read Hebrew to understand the Bible? They sure went all the way around trying to get you to understand the Bible. They had to change it and all kind of stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying you got to think subjectively, man. I can, well, kinda, Graylin, kinda. The solidification of the name Christian it started with the Bible. Yes. Nigga was already dead, supposedly. I'm just saying. You got many myths out there. No, man. No, that's not. Come on, John. Come on, John. You know me better than that. So question. That's even crazier. So, John, if you don't mind, where is Christian used in the Bible? Is it in the New Testament or the Old Testament? That's going to say a lot. It's context clues all in that book. You just got to, you got to read it subjectively. You can't read it with going in there like scared to read Revelations because you think it's the end of the world. You can't read it like that. Shit, we speak English because the slave master gave us that language. That's why we speak English. Does what matter, boss lady? What exactly does that is that in response to? Y'all, we got Smurf over here dying, man. We gonna talk a little bit more and then we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. Smurf over there about to pass. I'm lit. I'm lit. This is my
So
type of shit. I love these
I'm actually
conversations.
sitting here reading the comments.
I love these conversations, man, because it's always good to hear another outlook.
And
Whether
even if y'all do have a sit down, y'all should go live. That would be dope.
I ain't gonna lie, it's only fair to go live because if he believe what he believe and I believe what I believe and I can show proof of what I believe and then he tell me faith, it's the argument's over. The debate is over. The debate it's not over because I won. It's over because we'll never agree. We'll never agree. Um, if you have faith driven understanding, the likelihood of you being able to prove any of it is very minimal. I'm saying that's the truth. Like you can't prove faith. Faith ain't something you can prove. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a disdain for faith.
You know
I
what?
don't. I'm in another place in my own mind with that. And it's okay. We can we can understand that we see things differently. It doesn't make me right and it doesn't make him wrong. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. It just means that we just have two different outlooks of looking at it. John, that's not true.
Well, they have two.
Proof of what?
I'm looking at two definitions of faith when I'm looking it up online, right? And it says one is complete trust or confidence in something or someone or something. And the second one says strong belief in God or in the doctrines of religion based on spiritual apprehensions rather than proof.
That's what I've been saying. That ain't nothing but what I've been saying.
That's just what it says on Google.
I am Willie Robbins. Saul is Saul. Yeah. I can't subscribe to that, OG. I can't. God bless you. No, it's not. You are not the proof of faith in Christ. What you are is the proof of determination and action.
See what I'm saying? This boy right here is crazy.
Yeah, you did that. You changed your life. You made those advancements. You put that effort in. You woke up for work. You washed those dishes. You changed the tires on that car. You did that. Like people always.
So that brings me back to my question. Do you believe that he created?
So you mean to tell me all that your efforts ain't nothing and everything is something else? You mean to tell me that none of the stuff that you accomplished had nothing to do with you? It's all you. You're just a robot. You're just a puppet. Nonsense. You can't. So all right. So y'all agree with free will, right? Let's start there. We're gonna start from the roots. Y'all believe in free will, right? No, I'm not painting any picture. I'm just telling you some reality type stuff. Like you have to do things for them to be done. If you don't do them, then they don't get done. You know. So when did you receive God and Christ in your life? Because if you are a robot without him, what were you before you received him? What were you when you were doing the opposite of what you're doing now? Since you're a robot. Okay, 32 years ago. Cool. So before 32, but before that time, were you a robot then? Nah, moms, don't try to be funny. Uh-uh. So So the part Smurf done left, y'all. I think Smurf finna get off. I'll stay on for a little bit. No. If you blame God for the good, you gotta blame God for the bad. If God is all and God is everything, you have to give him the glory for the good and the bad. Don't play no. So you can't start blaming the devil. You can't start blaming sin. You can't come up with all these excuses. If God did all the good stuff, God did all the bad stuff too. I'm just saying. Man, y'all getting spooky again. Okay, cool. But you was trying to live your own way under God. God created the good, God created the bad. Right? Nah, you got to quit saying that. That ain't true. I mean, I'm just saying, like, man, free will, man. Free will. Free will. Free will. Free will. I can't say it. Free will. If you believe in free will, that contradicts everything that you're saying. Everything. Just saying. Okay. So you ain't never did nothing for yourself? You ain't never did nothing for yourself. Like all the thought of wanting to go to a higher power to get understanding or to get peace in your life. That you don't get credit for none of that. It's all God. You didn't do none of that. So what you think free will is? It's really called free will. So that means for me to mess with this hat right here, I had to make the actions to mess with this hat right here. That was my free will to mess with this hat. Just like it's my free will to do this live stream. That's free will. Right? That means that I have the ability to do things and make a decision for myself. That's free will, right? Am I just you know? If I'm wrong, put a thumbs down in the chat. I'm just saying. That don't sound wrong. That don't sound wrong. Of course, creation blessed you with the ability to do that. But it's still you doing it. Yeah, it's choice. It's not spooky. Y'all making it spooky. I'm just saying. That's free will, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How do you have free will, but you take no acknowledgement to the fact that you have to do something? You have to do something. You have to make the steps. You have to make good decisions. You have to make bad decisions. That's your free will. So if we're going to give God the credit for the good things, you have to give him credit for the bad things too. You can't just say that you just found God when you start doing good things. Because if that's the case, so God wasn't with you when you was doing bad? God would be with you through good and bad because he already knows that you have the free will to make bad decisions. He even gave you a devil that he cast down up under you and said that, you know, he has free dominion on the earth to terrorize you and to torture you and to trick you into doing things. I just don't think God was all about the obstacle course like y'all make it. Like, to me personally, that's just my opinion. Y'all make the God and human connection a hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. All right, Venus, have a good one. We finna get up out of here. We probably got about 5 more minutes. I'm finna get up out of here. Smurf done left me. He gave you Satan or the devil or whatever y'all call him. God created him too. You don't believe that? Hey, I got you, Venus. Hey, Venus, make sure you hit me up at that email right there, and I'll send you some. I got you. I got you.
I'm still here, man.
Oh, Smurf back. Smurf back. Smurf, you done missed a lot. You got a lot of reading to do.
I'm about to get ready for work.
All right, bro. Yeah, we finna get up off here. Hey, okay, but so in that sentence you just said, here, let me post it up here right quick. You said I was doing good when I came to him and I was tired of living the way I was. I needed God. Right?
How much shit on?
There's a lot of eyes in there for God to be done did it.
Damn.
Yeah, but that all I said was God created him. I didn't go past that. God created him too. And he even banished him down here to be with the people that he hated the most. Supposedly. Right? By the word. Right? And then gave you free will to mess up with him or rock with him, right? I'm just saying. All right, boss lady, go on get you some rest, man. Hey, listen, man, we finna wrap this up, man. Smurf about to pass out on us. Mankind has had a choice to choose from the beginning. That's not news. Facts. Facts. That's all I'm saying. Free will. So how does never mind.
Love you, mom.
Hey man, I just ask questions. I just ask questions, John. That's all. I just ask questions. Questions, you know. How am I gonna get answers without questions? So listen, man, we finna sign up out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Much love to everybody that entered the chat. We had a blast. This is the longest one we done had. This is we hit 3.5 hours. But hey, man, it was interesting conversation, man. We had some good dialogue. I appreciate everybody being subjective and not, nobody cussing nobody out because these topics do get sensitive. You feel me? And like my religious people would say, we having church. You feel me? We having church. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to, man. I'm gonna keep asking questions to the day I die. I have to. Knowledge is power, man, and lack of it, man, will have you lacking, and I can't be. You know what I'm saying? It was so long that I just didn't think about stuff outside of my little circle and my little environment, man. And it's like once we got to expanding, man, you got to looking at stuff from different angles. But I love y'all, man. We signing off. Put It in the Air podcast. Come to you live. You dig? Your boy Big Easy.
It's easy.
All right, y'all. Till next time.